and I see us bunching back in your heart. Spanish all different, mate. And I see us bunching back in your heart. And I see us bunching back in your heart. And I see us roll the red hot gates.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another Pay It Forward stream. That's right, it is another PIF stream, number 77, as the kids would say. I have done 77 of these, not in a row, obviously, because there are family events and holiday events, and because I'm in the U.S., so 4th of July, all that sort of stuff. If a Friday lands on a holiday weekend, it's no go. If there's a family event, it's a no go. It should be that simple. But anyway, this is the 77th Pay It Forward, and so those who are watching and are new, whether new or returning, doesn't matter which one you are. If you have never been here before, what I do is I go through the Rumble live stream section, because obviously that's where it's the only way you can actually donate on Rumbles if they're live, and all that. Um, but I go through the Rumble live stream section. I stop by a person per page and all this sort of stuff. I say hi, I give a few donos. We go from there, and we'll get more in depth as the time goes on. But that'll be that. But of course, my guest Demi is not coming on until a little bit about an hour after this. So about an hour after this, she will be here, and then we'll go on from there. But first, it is the Pay It Forward stream, and so as the kids say, and as I'll say, let's get right to it. Now, I am on the last page. I am starting on the last page of the, I am starting on the last page of the live Rumble stream section. And just give me 1 second. And ta-da! Look at it. Look at it all in its splendor and glory. So what happens is I choose a person per page, and then we kind of do that for each page until obviously my guests get here, which will be, you know, a little later on. So let's just get down to the nitty gritty, and I'll show you how it works. Let's look at what we have. Okay, so we have some random games, Chazwich, Pioneer Channel, not so sure. I don't do 24/7 streams. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. But really, if it's a music stream and or a nature stream, those are usually the 24/7. But you get these little tricky ones that like to pop up once in a while, but we'll get there. Let's start with uh, let's start with well, let's do this one, Terraria. Let's see if this is a real person or not first. Obviously, oh, it is. Look at that.
Did I die? Did I teleport out?
There we go. All right. Let's see.
I think I died.
Do my thing. Oh, why does it do that? I don't want it doing that. Why does it do that? Hold on, I gotta do one. There we go. Alright, let's do my dippy dappy doobie. Get on moving on. He's playing Terraria. I have Terraria, but I haven't played it in ages. Looks like he's trying to drown himself, really. Not really, but glad to support.
A big cave.
There we go. Alright. We'll give him till the 52-minute mark, and then we'll go from there. See? Does he see?
The hell?
Yeah. That's right, buddy. Keep an eye up.
Wait, did what?
Yeah.
Hello, Doramouth. How you doing? There's $2. Did what? Wait, what? Un momento, I need to see something. I didn't mean to send that.
Or Dara is fine too. There we go.
Did I just get a donation? Or sorry, phone. Shut up. I'm glad that it went off, but
There we go.
it says
So-
$2. Let it stop. GIF. Screen?
Yeah.
I don't know. Either way, thanks for commenting, but I just saw it. I got very distracted, obviously. Oh. Dara move.
There we go.
Fucking smart.
There you go.
Well, shit. Thank you then. If I'm obviously new to this. If that is a donation, thank you. I have not seen that. Usually, the only the only things I see on here are bot messages when I'm doing a multi-stream from Twitch. So, well, thank you, sir.
Let's do gifted sub. Just cause. Why not?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to see something. Either way, let me get back to the actual game now. Oh shit.
He'll be surprised. I don't think he'll show the gifted sub, but
not sure if you were here when I was saying it. But right now I'm just digging a hole straight down because
there we go.
Again, not sure if you were here during that.
No, it
I
wasn't.
just stupidly died, or no, teleported, not died. I had this in my inventory. Click the button, and yeah.
There you go.
Oh fuck, man! Thank you.
You're welcome.
Heck. That's pretty freaking cool, honestly.
I haven't touched Terraria.
Well, good thing I'm digging a hole straight down from the house, because the goblin army is apparently approaching. I thought that was a one-time thing, and then you had to call them yourself, but...
Two.
Oh, okay, oh no. Last time this happened, I had 2 people die.
Oh,
Barricading the door.
that.
Not escape. Or not even. I may die during this, but you will survive.
Yeah, I do it every Friday again. Oh, he's freezing up. Oh, shoot. There we go.
Yeah, man. Oh, dude, for whatever reason, I had the same thing, man. I ain't touched in a while, then I had an itch to play it, and as the title of the video says, it's part 6 now, so playing it, decent enough amount, but never really got too far into it on PC, at least. I played it on Xbox and buddies. back
Not
in the
enough
day, but
time.
playing on here now and trying not to do too many stupid things on it. I still
Hey,
get what I'm doing half
yeah,
decent.
right. He's all right.
Okay, where are you, little bastards?
And not even enough time. Oh, it's got a little. Oh, get them, get him.
You know, last time I didn't have the magic item, so this might be a little easier.
Do
Say
it.
that I was gonna go melee attack them all.
Get him, get him.
Dude, I get that totally. 200. I probably have about that, but half of them were like either free games that I was like, oh hey, I'll add this and see if it's worth a damn. Generally they weren't, but oh shit. Like I know Battlefield 6 right now is one I want to play, but what in the shit? How did you get in the house?
All right, we need to get going though. Anyway.
No, but I was playing Battlefield 6, but it's kind of boring to stream that when I'm by myself, that is. But that and then other games that just don't have time to play anymore, 'cause obviously I don't have, not making money on this too much yet.
That's
So I can't
understandable.
use that as my only job. Oh, yeah, Epic, what is it, Epic, Steam,
GOG.
the GOG, what is, or Game of what the hell is that GOG stand for again? Something of Galaxies?
Nothing. I don't
I
remember.
have games on it, I just never remember to look at it.
Neither. I don't remember. It's been a long time. All right, we gotta start moving. Can't sit here all night long. Pew 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 pew. I'll wait to see. He might respond to it. We'll give him a minute.
Oh, you little bastard.
Yeah, monsters! You're all a bunch of monsters. It looks like a creeper. Honestly, he must be a creeper with a jetpack.
I'm having a good night yourself, man. And thank you for the follow and all that.
There we go. Lift off, ladies and gentlemen. Lift off. All right. The Pinzer. Nice to see the Pinzer. Looks like a cool guy. Next page. Let's see what we got. Now we got a whole bunch. Now, obviously, you'll see some people move over from the page previous, like this one right here and whatever. If a person we've stopped by has moved up to page or whatever, we don't stop by them again. We just do our thing. We keep going. So once we've stopped by somebody, we don't go stop by them again because it be kind of like like they've already had their thing. Come on now, they've already had their limelight. Okay, all right. We're not gonna keep giving. We're not gonna keep going limelighty right there. Let's see. I'm a coop. Uh, mm, Some of these are a little fishy. But I think I want to try this one. Your local guru. Is he my local guru? Is he even on screen at all? 24 hours. It's 57 minutes. Celebrating 5 years. Your local guru. Oh. I wonder what he's a guru in. But he's not there. He's not there. So, well, nope, there he is. Never mind.
You're gonna enjoy guru dinner? What?
Yeah, he's gonna eat, man. Give the man some food. Lot to man eat.
Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom.
I don't know if he'll see or not, but it's okay. We'll give him till like the 58, 30-second mark. I don't know if he'll see it or not, because he can be multi-streaming. Seems like he started out already. Charity. He's going for Child's Play. I guess it's the name of a charity. Looks like he's just standing and using a green screen. I don't know what game he's playing. Oh, so was it Zombie Ones or whatever? Zomboids? Something like that. I don't know.
Oh, I have to take the helmet off to drink?
Yeah, he's multi-playing. He's multi-streaming. He's multi-playing. He's multi-streaming. multi. Jeez. Man. If they don't see, that's fine. It's not a worry. I don't care as much. Just as long as we know they're not like bot ones. I've done that before a few times, but it was by accident. You never really know. So we'll see. But right now, we've stayed long enough, and I hope you enjoys the rest of the night. And I hope the charity thing goes good. I hope their charity thing goes well. All right, next page. Page 29. Page 29. I know that guy right there. His number's page 29 and 27 too. All right. Let's see what we got. Well, we got some gamins. We got some whatevers. Mostly just gamins though. If you XX prepper. Real news by real people. That's pushing it. That's pushing it. All right. You know what? Let's see this one. I want to see what this is about.
Dude, like, yo, if you smell something, yeah,
Gospel of
that's
Bomb.
me. Yeah, it's that bad, dude. Marquez has hit people so. His shots to the body were so vicious. Him and Kodo that they've had dudes throwing up
He's
in the
using.
corner,
I
like
think
just
he's
puking out
using
their blood. They continue,
StreamYard.
but whatever.
That's them wasn't kidney shots, right?
Yeah, those them liver shots, man. Them body
Liver
shots. You
shots,
just
yeah.
you just jab,
Hey,
jab, get him to lift that little elbow just a bit. Pow.
Yeah. What do you think about Inoue?
Oh, he's a beast.
Little
That
beast,
dude's
man.
nasty, man. That dude is
So you
nasty.
said the
Him and
next fight's tomorrow night?
Sounds like they're talking
Saturday.
about
There's a fight
boxing.
tomorrow. There's a fight
Might-
tomorrow, but I don't know. The Devin Haney and Brian Norman and Benavidez. That's
Epoxy
in
magic.
2 weeks. That's in November.
We'll give him till the 48-minute, 30-second mark.
That's on when?
That's in November. I think it's the
November.
second week of November. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I wanna watch
Cash
that.
App, so use his
Them-
Cash
Are
App.
and
you
Inouye,
Are you gonna watch the Jake Paul and what you call it fight?
Oh, they're talking about
I'm
boxing.
is it on
watching.
ESPN?
No, it's on
Boxing.
Netflix.
Mm.
I'm gonna watch it. I ain't gonna lie.
If it's on Netflix, I'll watch it.
If it's on Netflix,
That's it.
bro,
That's
I'll watch
the
it if
only
it's
reason
on
I'm
I'll
watching
watch
it.
it.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm gonna watch it too. Other than before that, I mean, I ain't pay for his pay-per-views. There's no way I can't do that to myself.
Who you talking about? Jake Paul?
Yeah,
Paul?
when Jake Paul was fighting, when he was doing the pay-per-view stuff, I'm like, no, I'm not paying for that.
Wow.
I don't think
ain't
so,
paying for
man.
that shit either.
Like, I
PPV.
was like, nah.
That's what
like-
pay-per-view is. Pay-per-view.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, he helped out a lot of the people though in boxing though. Some fighters that were able to get contracts, so he's doing good.
That's what I agree with. That's why I try to say to the people when I try to say something, right?
Yep.
I'm like, you gotta
Undercards are
look
good.
at it. I say you gotta look at it like
He's got a Shure microphone. I heard
you
those
gotta
are
look
pretty
at it.
nice.
He's helping
But
actual
those are
fighters.
expensive as heck.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me read this right quick. Dark Mouth. I don't know who Dark Mouth
Go ahead.
is.
Let me take a little break real quick.
They saw it.
It says Dark Mouth with the $2 on Rumble. Appreciate you for the $2. He said, hello, fellow Rumbler. Hope you are having a great
He
day
saw it.
and even better weekend. Have fun. Dartmouth, appreciate you. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate you right here. I appreciate you for
Oh, he got us.
super I don't know what it's called on Rumble, but
Rumble
I appreciate you
rant.
for that. Thank you for listening. If you enjoy the stream, go ahead and follow. We also are on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
You can go ahead on YouTube and follow. And we talking about everything over here. I don't know if this is your first time over here. I don't know if you've been over here before. But yeah, we just hang out over here, talk about everything political, aliens if you want to. What's going on in the world. Uh, if we allow everybody up here, liberal, conservative, whatever. We appreciate everybody for coming over here. Said Rumble Rant is what it's called. Okay. All right. Appreciate you for the Rumble Rant. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
No
Yeah, I'm new
worries.
to this. I don't know. I don't even know how to pull it up. Not well. We're kind of. I don't know if you've been around, but we're kind of a brand new show. We're like an open platform. We let everybody over here. Um, no matter your opinions, as long as you don't try to, get a struck or anything like.
Could use more of that. Oh, he froze. Hold on.
Eric Morales.
But if I have to, I'll go drop it in Rumble. And yeah, you're more than welcome to come up here. Yeah, we talk about like I say, we talk about everything over here. Religion, whatever you think about it. If you want to talk, if we talk about right now, we're talking. I don't know if you've seen the video that I played. Yeah, me and Epoxy. He's a friend of the channel. He's a great supporter. He's the biggest supporter. I'm the host, Skywalker. The other
Nice.
host ain't here right now. He'll be here in a little bit. His name is Art, and then Bob is the owner of the channel. He comes around a lot. It said same chat with all sorts of people. Nice to get to do so. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you want to come up here. I'll go drop the link in the Rumble just in case.
Freezing up again. Goodness gracious.
And Pacquiao,
No,
and yeah, and you're more than welcome to come up here if you want to.
Hey, he's using StreamYard. I knew it. I knew he was using StreamYard.
It's a great name. Yeah, we had when we first started Dartmouth. We we just came up with we have a couple follow as well. Follow that. Appreciate you. Thank you, man. Thank you. Shit, if you got a channel, let me know if that's your channel. I'll go over there and check you out, and I'll follow your channel too. I appreciate you for coming through. Yeah, we talk about everything. We talk about right now. We're talking about boxing, but I played a video of the illegal immigrants that they're giving CDLs to, and if you have anything, if you got any opinions about it, you're more
Spread
than
the
welcome to
love.
come up here, or you can put it in the chat, and I'll just read it out. Appreciate you for the like I said, appreciate you for the $2. Not only that, I was gonna talk about the wait till the Chicagoans get in here,
Uh-oh.
and the Obama, the ones that they thought Obama was such a great president. Um, see how they feel about the Obama library / museum that they got that they didn't that they're asking for more money to put in. So they're asking for more money to build bullshit, and they want to give all the money to the illegals over there. So yeah, who knows?
Let's do that.
But
Let's take that out.
yeah, this is another thing. Let me play this video because I was gonna play this. These people reminded me about something.
We gotta get going soon though.
This is
I don't try not to stay too long.
this guy
Yeah, he's
right
using
here
StreamYard.
said yep, Dartmouth is the name. DartChat is the name of the show I do. Okay, glad to stop by. I'll have to spread the love to others though. Have a great rest of your night. Appreciate you for coming through. Like I said, I'm gonna go check you out. I appreciate you. Like I said, we're also on on YouTube right now. So if you want to come
Nice.
to YouTube and subscribe, it's the
Choose spying, huh? TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Yeah, that's
same name as the Gospel of Bob. So we
there you go.
appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by.
Oh, you're
And if
welcome.
you can't spread the word, you know, we
Don't worry,
it's an
man.
open panel.
Don't worry, man.
Right now, I'm the only one up here, of course. I start out the show,
Yeah.
but you know, here soon
Yeah.
we'll have more people in,
Yeah.
and we'll have more people up on the panel at the same time,
There you go.
and
Now
we'll
you
have
people
good
know.
discussions. But
Oh, people know about him. People know about him. All right, on to the next page. Let's see what we got. I don't know what I got, but let's see what I got. All right, let's see what I got. Meta live this summer. Meta went live and then went disastrous. I've never seen a man go so alive before and not alive at the same time. It's crazy. Good Gas Friday. That's gassy. That's gassy. No worries, man. Oh, that's right. Galaxy is. Oh, sweet mercy. Galaxy is Welsh girl's husband, boyfriend. I can't remember whatever one it is, to be honest. But we'll go to the right next sub brief. We'll go to sub brief. We'll see what he's all about. I just started playing 7 Days to Die, and it's been a long time. Don't get me wrong. It's been a very long time. But I have very little time to play it, so there's that. Work your magic. Show me what you got. Work your magic. Everything's like a rod. Show me your magic. He's got like natural light coming down at him instead of in front of him. Or it's underneath him. Sorry. Looks like from his glasses, the light is coming from underneath. Continue. Stop. Bye for the. I try not to stop all video games, but sometimes I'm not interested in the politics stuff. Although I have stopped by those once in a blue moon. Let's see. Oh, he's got the concrete. He's got concrete, yo. Word up. Word up for what? We'll give him till the 14:30-minute mark. Yeah, usually it's better to play to play it with others just because it takes a lot of work to get stuff done. Like just finding the recipes to make concrete and all that stuff, it can take a while, right? Unless you're playing like on easy mode, then it's a different story. But still, right? Still, it's good to play with others than anything else. Oh, he's on cement, baby. He's on cement.
More hit points.
He's got like a gold hammer. He's got the gold hammer, everyone. Just watch out. Yeah, it's changed a lot since when I once played it. Is he doing like a parkour thing? Interesting. I'd have been like, parkour. It does seem like it's a bit of parkour. There you go. Man, oh man, that's a lot of wood. But again, it's also updating your tools too.
Reload and
Yeah.
heal. And I don't have anybody to do that right now.
I don't know if you saw it or not. He's probably just talking to himself. Is he it? Did he see it? Oh, maybe not. That's okay.
That used to be a forest in front of you folks. Yeah, amp chop that down.
Oh, so he has been playing with
The whole
others.
damn thing.
Wow.
Which is hilarious. Yeah. That's not the first time he did that either. And he did it with a crappy axe.
Wow. He did it with a stone
Made
axe.
him a nice axe, but it was pretty much after he chopped everything down.
Looks like a.
Now the trader is going to get new supplies to sell tomorrow, so maybe he'll have
Nice.
You'll
Alright.
have some that stuff for us. Where's all the iron I just did? Okay.
I don't know if you noticed me or not.
All right, that fixed it. Okay.
Dude.
Hey, who's playing with other people? Alright.
Wood cube.
We're off. I don't know if you saw it or not, but I can't go back, so it kind of doesn't help. Anyway, I hope he has a great rest of his night. On to page 27. Oh man, every time I see the synth wizard. Synth wizard, he makes magic come out of sound. Wow! The synth wizard! Hmm. Let's see. Alright. Oh, that was more of a 24/7 page, to be honest. This is one. Oh, I got the one right here. That's pretty much it. On two, I am video editing and researching. Oh, all right. We'll see if this is a real one or not. Interesting. Use a female. Pause. Okay, yeah, they're gone. All right, we're just gonna go to the next page. Let's see what's on the next page. Game time of life. Prime time of your life. Yeah. Ooh. Prime time of your life, life. Page 24. There's nothing really here. Gosh dang, why is it we keep hitting pages of 24/7 stuff? It's a ridiculousness. Baby. The prime time of your life. Someone's doing Christmas music. Come on, man. It's not even Christmas yet, and you're already doing the Christmas music stuff. Oh, by the way, the only 24 stream I do stop by to say hello and all that stuff is this one right here. The Great Underground, great people. They are obviously in Las Vegas, but they're independent artists trying to create a sort of an independent music underground with other great independent artists, and their husband and wife, and they're pretty great. They're pretty great, and I'm glad to have gotten to talk to them a few times. But yeah, they live out in Las Vegas, the hot place, you know. But yeah, this is pretty much the only one I stop by and try to say hello on because they are pretty great people, and I'm glad to say hello or whatever when I can. So anyway, that's the only one I promote 24/7 stream because I know the people, I've seen them, I've talked to them. Beyond that, not really. Um, unless I've personally talked to those people, really not. Really not. Really don't support. But anyway, page 22. Let's see what we got here. Oh, look, more 24/7 streams. Oh, joy. And music and all that stuff. Page 21. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got something here. Well, we got a battlefield with a Wiener Schnitzel. Oh, look, it's dog. Yeah, if you see the dog officer, he is ready for the arms. Yeah, he is ready to take on any. You know what? We're just gonna do it. I saw the dog. Why not? Dogs get the people. Okay. Stinking Rumble, stop freezing. Oh, did his stream end?
Ugh.
Oh, there you go.
Run.
He got me
Go.
with the dog, okay? Don't blame it on me.
Gotta go.
He just started, and he looks like a dope pickle. A Pickle
Of
Rick!
course.
Pickle Rick
Of course.
Morty!
Of course they take it when we leave. That's how it always works. Oh.
There we go. I know how to type. We'll give him till the
Huh.
22-minute mark.
Eat it.
Morty, I turned myself into a pickle, Morty. It's not that easy, Morty. It's harsh.
Sneaky. Wahaha.
I was
Not so sneaky when you have a green point. Oh shit. Ah! Teammate.
a
You
pickle
saved
trying
him.
to shoot people, Rick. Or Morty. It wasn't good. Yeah, he's probably locked in though, so he's not gonna pay
I
attention
gotta
to
reload.
us.
I gotta reload.
Gotta reload. Yeah, gotta reload. He's not gonna pay attention over here. Maybe.
Maybe
We don't
our
know.
teammate's good.
We're giving him till the 22-minute mark. So if he doesn't
Okay, I got a
see,
lot.
well, life goes on.
I got a lot.
Hey, Sarah, Sarah. Whatever will be,
Yeah,
will be. And he shot dead. Well,
What? No.
wiggle.
Oh,
Look.
thanks, man.
Hey!
Thank you.
He saw it.
First donation of the channel. Dara, absolute stud. Absolute stud. Oh, my Lenta. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Be sure to share the video, verified, and a supporter plus. You're a real G, man. Real G. And in the meantime, in between time, we are getting our asses handed to us.
He must love being a pickle. I don't see the attraction.
Got him!
I'm not a VTuber, okay, guys?
Oh! Yo! Another! You the man.
There we go.
Oh, thank you so much.
Ah,
Absolutely
glad to.
lovely. Simply lovely.
Well, we know he's live, so there we go. He's a live pickle. How about
Lovely.
that? He's alive. He's alive, pickle.
How?
He's alive.
Ow!
He's alive.
$5. Oh, sweet mother of God. Should have gone in there, but oh, my Lenta. Dara. Too kind, too kind. Hit the follow button. You're so nice.
Where's it? I already hit the button.
$5 in total.
Already?
Absolute beautician. A beauty.
A beauty.
They don't get much better than that.
That's right. Oops, I put my
Wish you were my pilot because this guy stinks. What is going on?
Nope, that's not how you spell love. That's not how you spell love.
Oh my God, this guy. This guy can't fly. This guy can't fly. What is this guy doing? He's an idiot.
And
What
don't
is he
die.
doing?
Don't die. There we go.
Oh, I'm dead. No.
The prime time of
Oh,
your
thank God.
life. Yeah.
Well, 11 and 9. We didn't even really get into a full game, but wow.
There we go.
Dara. Holy. Alright, off to spread the other. Great to die. Well, we can't promise anything.
He can't.
You're so nice.
Glad to.
$5 in total.
That's right, baby.
Absolute beautician.
Beautician. Oh, I
A
don't know about that.
beauty.
I don't know about that.
They don't get much better than that.
Have fun with that. Don't just yeah. Oh, now he's going
You were my
too fast.
pilot.
Too fast. He's going in too fast. All right. Anyway, before that, J-Rex, we got a little time left. All right. Where are we at? So we got some things here, I guess. 24/7. Don't listen to 24/7. Crypto radio, of course. No. A lot of Battlefield 6 stuff. Agno land. Agno land. You know what I'm saying? Agno land. Word up. Let's see this.
The old girl.
Doesn't look like he's doing anything. Oh gosh, we gotta
here,
quit
the
it.
old girl. But yeah, we're paying attention to her. We had my wife's black cat.
Oh, it's a
he went
cat.
by- we called him Bumble.
Yeah.
You know, we had him a few years ago pass away, and
Oh, that
he
sucks.
just sort of rapidly declined. But you know, again, he was like 16, 17.
He's
years old,
drinking wine.
so it's all good.
Boop. There we go.
You hated that dog? What dog? Bumble?
He must be multi-streaming. Yeah, he must
Oh
be.
no.
He must be multi-streaming, which is fine too.
All right, baby girl, we're switching. Okay.
We'll
I
give
think
him
I
till
changed all my
2 minute,
dashboards
30-second
to
mark.
RV there yet? Let me hop in. Damn it! Hang on.
Uh-oh.
How am I gonna talk in Discord?
Ooh.
Shoot.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Verify with something else. Okay. An error occurred. Please try again. See. Okay.
The error
Darn it.
occurred.
How am I going to talk to you guys? Is there in-game chat? Is there in-game chat? There has to be.
Probably is in-game chat.
We're probably okay. We're going to have to use in-game. I'm freaking out.
Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Off suppressant. Suppressant. Off.
Daramuth?
There we go. Hey, you got it right.
Stream Monday morning? No, I should be around tomorrow. I have tomorrow off.
He saw it. We did see it. Follow. He did see it. There we go.
Wait, there's two startup options. Hang on.
He's a bit busy.
Play
now.
RV there yet, or play with DirectX. Solve some startup crashes.
Oh. Alright. No. He's busy with his stuff. And he froze. Well, how about that? Dang it, Rumble. I'll spread the love to others.
Yeah, I'm not on old hardware. Okay, cool.
I should just say enjoy.
And then also let me do
Enjoy.
Yeah, let me get rid of that. There we go.
Tomorrow, I love ya. Well, maybe not. Let's see what we got here. Wow, 24/7 pages. Wow. Oh, am I not surprised? Okay, this page is a little better. Let's see what we got. 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 Oh, so we stopped by him. We're not stopping by him again. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Oh, look, Beware the Moon's on. I've had her on before, so we gotta stop by here. Oh, come on. What up, Moon?
Oh, that's good to know.
I've had her on before. She's good people.
Interesting.
I don't know if she'll see her or not, but you know, we can always hope. We can always hope.
Thank you, Jeremy. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully that gets.
Oh, that's a explanation point. Come on, will you just stop freezing on me, you stupid son of a bit?
I'm whacking moles.
It's more like mice.
What's that guy's name? The Unabomber?
Ted.
Don't touch me!
Ted Lazinski or something like that. I don't know.
I thought you were gonna say it's me and then hand me a bomb. I was gonna be so upset.
It looks like it's another. It looks like it's another. Among Us sort of thing. It does look like it, to be honest.
Don't blame my wife. My wife.
Oh. Oh.
I've been good. I just got moited.
Looks like.
I just got fucking melted.
It's like Among Us.
So who is it? Vulture. Oh.
It takes a
it's
while.
Ellie.
Taking a while for it to get there. Hold on. Should be there already.
Just been chilling, playing some Goose Duck, which is. Don't do it. It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Good.
Oop.
Oh. It basically is.
Yeah,
It's a little different, but
it's a little different. A little different. It's a little different. Oh goodness. All right. I can't stay too long. But she's playing with a bunch of other people. Alakazor, and some
that's hilarious. It's a trap.
more. A little different.
I mean, there's like the roles are really what makes it different. The roles are what makes it different. Other than that, it's pretty much Among Us.
Yeah, it pretty much is. Yeah. Oh goodness.
And you can fart.
Oh, that's true too. That's
That's
nice.
very important difference.
Oh. They'll call you the toot. Toot
Oh my. Oh my.
whistle. Moon. Off to
Cole
spread.
literally came up to me and was like, I know who's the bomber. And I was like, get away from me, because I thought he was going to be like, it's me, and then hand me a bomb. Yeah. But then he was like, it's Ellie. And I was like, oh, okay. All right. I was like, I thought you were going to hand me a bomb. I was scared.
Scared.
Whistle. A
Toot.
toot flute.
He's got a toot.
I think you have to get near someone, and then you have to press a specific button.
No, Mike. No, that's wrong,
I've
Mike.
gotten 6 3 times in a row. I'm
That's
sick of
wrong,
it.
Mike. No.
Appreciate you, Daramuth.
What was
I
that?
could be saying 6, but I could be thinking 12. You have no idea.
That is true. That is true. All right, we'll do probably 2 or 3 more, and then that will be it because we are gonna, because my guest will be coming on shortly. So, let's see. Conductor and Jackson. Borderlands. Should move to the oldies. Oh, someone's just singing to the oldies. Ooh, 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 Oh, they're playing VR chat. What the?
I can't grab it.
No! Don't do it! You could. Don't die. No, don't die. Let's see. Moon's a good one.
Yeah, I can. Let's get somewhere a little bit closer here.
Let's get a little closer.
I know there's a course, but I kind of want to.
Glad to stop by. No. Bye. No.
How close I gotta freaking be?
Alright. We'll give him till the 2-minute 30-second. Well, actually, we'll give him till the 3-minute mark, just cause. What up, Killer? By the way, I hope you're doing well, Killer Mike. Oh goodness sake! You can do it.
Alright.
Oh.
Hold on a second. Respawn.
Oh, respond.
Okay, let's see where the course is.
He's playing VR. He's playing VR for like the real children. Can you do it? Oh, so he's aiming for those orange things. Oh, whoa! Woo! Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, crap. Ooh. Oh, ouch.
My face.
Oh, And we go. There we go. And around it we go. Oh, here we go. Come on, faster. Woohoo! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Oh, where do we? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I thought he had to do on the orange color pieces, but maybe
I
not.
feel like I can't get very high. Once you get like low to the ground, you can't get back up.
Once you get too low to the ground, you can't get back up. Well, that's all right. Even if you didn't see it, that's okay. But off to do another prison or stop by another prison stream, cause I ain't trying to do all the diggeriness. Anyway, let's see what we got. Oh, look, there we are. I am not stopping by my own stream. I'm not. I'm not invading my own stream. That'd be hilarious, though. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Uh-huh. 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 Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, is this in Espanol? Espanol. Oh, well, there we go. We'll still do it. In Espanol, señor. I don't know Spanish, so I'm gonna be a little lost here. Oh, come on, did I...
Ok, parece perfecto.
Perfecto. Un momento, por favor. Un momento. Hey, what up? Killer Games coming in with a hot one. Not like the Hot Wings one. But I gotta write it down. Hold on. Hold on, Mike. Hold on. I got it. Hold on. Hey, what up? Killer Games Cast. I'll just do that. There you go. Why does it freeze? Why does it freeze? Mother Superior jumped the gun. Oh well. Alright, there you go. Killer Games Cast right there. Right there, baby. I have seen it. Yes, I have seen it. And thank you for that stuff. Awesome dude. Oh, look at that. Thank you for that, Killer Games. That's right, Stuff Central. What up? What up, Stuff? Alright, I think we've stayed here long enough. I don't think he'll see anyway. A little busy. Alright. Alright, we'll stop by one more person's stream. Obviously, because why not, right? We'll stop by one more person's stream. And then so again, like I said, you see the person here. We've already been to the stream. We're not stopping by it again. Or you see someone else. We're not stopping by it. Like Weza. We've already stopped by his. We're not doing it again. Right, Days, what up? Stuff Central is doing it. Hey, aren't you streaming right now? Or are you streaming later? Because I know you like to do your Rocket League, your Rocket Legendary stuff. Let's see. Yeah, see, that's gonna be 24/7. That's mostly gonna be 24/7. PUBG. Valhalla comes to VacTube. All right, now I gotta see what this is. Is it like a comment? What?
I'm gonna vote for Mar.
Oh wow.
Just because you spent 10 minutes.
Hey, it's Arwen. What?
Previous game bitching about it.
There we
So that's
go.
why I was like, I'm gonna vote for Mar.
I didn't know Arwen was here. Look at her.
Anyway.
She's
Jay!
a
Jay
two.
Nartabo, Jay. Now, hang on. Now, I'm Celtic too. And you know,
I've had her on
Celts and
before.
the
It's been a while,
Vikings,
but
they
I've
do
had
have
her
a little
before.
crossover on certain customs, certain things. So, yeah, we could actually be Vikings, Shane. Not
Vikings.
Celtic.
I don't think they can pull me up. But that one guy who had Piff. Hey! Hey, Domby. Thanks for that. At the
Yeah,
gym? Nice.
I'm mostly
Don't hurt
Scottish
yourself, though.
and English, and then I've got some Bahamian.
I'm going later. Okay. All right.
You
Yo!
you bought this for me. It's one of my good shirts. I don't wear it around the house. I don't leave the house a lot.
wow, I still got that video.
There we go. Tomby rated. Thank you, Tomby. Appreciate that. Oh, come on. Don't.
Probably outing myself.
See your avatar just fine.
Oh, she has red
Yeah,
hair. I didn't know
Oh,
that.
good. So maybe Jester's the
She,
only one who's got.
I've never seen. I don't think she showed herself.
I'm looking at via
Showed her
Rumble.
face last
I
time.
found that in the right to a
Oh.
nipple.
All right, so I'm a nipple on Rumble. Well, yeah. He says
Well, if
no.
it's on-
Celts are
I'm
the
just saying,
natives
if it's
of
on
Europe.
Rumble,
We
then,
were
you
here
know.
thousands of years.
I'm only getting this close. So I can't-
Fair enough, proud Celt. Fair enough.
Our
Celt
Owen looks
power. Hell
amazing.
yeah.
And she's a Southern Belle, so she's got some of that gumption, you know? Know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Gun Bunny.
Oh,
Thank you so. I love your avatar. Your avatar.
nice.
Snorty says hey.
I don't think they'll see my stuff because I'm using StreamYard. The other guy saw me.
Oh, okay, Ray. Let me ask you a question. Since you, I've been told I have very angry birds.
Very
Like,
angry birds.
My birds are very angry
Oh,
looking. I'm not
goodness.
flipping anybody off. Do they look angry to you? My angry birds.
No, but now I'm slightly miffed.
I don't know. I've been told I have really.
So
angry
it's a
birds. I've never
group
thought about myself
and
as
it's
an angry
individuals. That's
I don't know, I think
interesting.
at most Arwen might have slightly different
Wow.
birds, but that's about
This
it.
is pretty neat.
Slightly disgruntled birds. I'll take it.
I don't think they'll see though. So we'll get there.
Yeah, the rest of you two happy
Okay,
smiley are when it balances it out.
Look at your Discord DM.
All right.
Salamis wants you to look at your Discord DM.
Hello, Tomby. How are you doing?
Tell Loki to look at Discord DM.
Wait, how do you have a picture of my powder room, Eris? Wait, time out.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
On the internet.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
Nigga, what?
What the fuck?
No, I don't think
Goodness
it, I don't.
Alright.
don't think
I
you'll
don't think they'll see.
anybody
It's
spying
alright
on
if they
me. I
don't.
think what is most likely is my
So
drunk
1,
ass
2,
one night
3,
years ago
4.
probably
Is
was
that a
my
kid?
movie
They have a kid in the
picture.
background?
I
What?
don't know.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Oh,
9,
okay.
10 people. Well, 11 people, maybe. They had a kid right
By the
there.
way, Arwen's racist, by the way. Just so
I think
everybody
that's
knows,
a kid.
Arwen is
I'm
No,
not
I'm
sure. It
not.
might be a short
Shut
old
up,
man.
Mark. I am not.
She called me a chink.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
I'm slightly
No,
smooth Angry
I did
Birds.
not. What
All right.
happened was
We've
I
stopped.
was
We've stayed
Mark
long enough. I
Pumpkin
hope they
in
see it. If
Texas.
not, that's fine too.
Well,
It's okay.
my
But anyway, that is the end of the pay it forward part. Obviously, of course, thank you all for joining me for that. But of course, I get to have my guest on next. You're welcome to. You can unmute yourself now, Demi, if you want to. You could have done it before. That was fine too. If you can hear me. I don't know if she can hear me now. All right, so there's that. I'm gonna do that. Hey, Demi, how are you? Sometimes you have to pick your camera and then refresh the page, and then there we go. There she is. Wait, it says I paused my game to be here. Oh. Well, I'm glad you. I'm glad you paused your game. Thank you for that. Much appreciation.
You're very welcome. You're welcome.
Don't
I
tell me
wasn't quite sure. I wasn't quite sure whether I was going to come on or properly or muted
yeah,
or what the hell. So,
no, you're
yeah.
fine. I've had people. I've had people join in. I've had people come on afterwards. It's just a variance thing. I try to do it afterwards just because it gets a bit chaotic and you're kind of like with the person or whatnot. So that's why I usually schedule after. But anyway, thank you for coming on, Miss Demi. How
Oh,
are you?
pleasure. Thanks for asking me.
Yeah. Well, I should say though, you're not my first Australian, so do not feel like you're the only Australian on here. So you're good on that. But
Well, I don't have to branch into Aussie Ocker language. Then I can just be normal, can I?
you can. Well, whatever's normal for Australian, I don't know. I just sit here. It's like I think I know what that word means. I'm not too sure.
Which one? Okay.
Well, I mean, there's a bunch of words. There's actually a funny
Oh,
thing. A
too
long
many.
time. Yeah. Well, obviously, even with Americans, we have our own slang, but I'm not gonna try to divulge into that. But I'm like, when I was a kid, there used to be a magazine for kids. It was called Discover Kids, and in it, that one magazine they had, it was for Australia. And so they talk about the different aspects of Australia, like, the different areas of where people live and the animals and whatnot. And then they would
Yep.
go on to the terms of like Barbie, right? The Bobby, or
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Barbecue. Yeah.
yeah, shrimp and Barbie, all that stuff. So yeah,
No, not the shrimp. Not the shrimp. It's
oh,
prawns on the barbecue. We
prawns.
don't do shrimp.
Okay.
You do shrimp.
Oh, well, okay. All right. Well, we had to call it something prawn. I mean, we still have prawns. It's just they're a little bigger.
That is absolutely true. And actually, if the New Zealand actually has the best. They have a God. What was the name of them now? Kiwi would tell you. So they're absolutely monstrous. They're beautiful prawns, king prawns, the best in the world, I reckon. Yeah, better than ours.
I'm more of a crab leg person, but don't get me started. It's not gonna go well.
Well, yeah, that's all right. I mean, I'm a pescatarian. I only eat seafood.
Really?
Yep, I don't eat meats of any other kind. Born and raised in a seafood town, basically, and probably for about 20 years now, I've only ever eaten seafood. Yep.
Really?
Love it. Yeah.
What's the best one you've had? Lobster or crab? What?
Look, it's got to be oysters for me.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'd kill for oysters.
Oh,
Not
well, hey.
shrimp.
Well, let's not get too far ahead of that, because I don't want you finding out you're a newspaper in Australia. Don't really need that happening. I only had her on as a guest. I didn't know she could actually kill somebody. I didn't know.
What was that? What did you just say there?
No, I'm just playing on the, if you were like on the Australian headline or whatever or something like that. It's just playing around.
Oh, okay, cool. No worries.
Being silly. It's all about being silly. At least, and trying to, like, because I know, because you already know that I've had Anjanette on, and of
Yeah,
course
well, she's on my panel, and Wendy you've had on. Wendy was on the panel. Our panel is multi-country, and it's bloody hard sometimes to organise times.
Oh yeah.
So oh yeah, poor old Anjanette. She's been not old Anjanette. Poor Anjanette. She's like getting up at 2 a.m. in the morning and stuff like that. So we've got some big things happening with the group and with the channel, and we'll be detailing a lot of that on online next week. So
nice.
Really good stuff happening. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and how long has that been going then?
Our channel?
Yeah.
Okay. Insight Circle channel, 8 weeks.
8 weeks. All right.
That's all. We've done 8 episodes. My channel, which is DemiStorm, has been going. I started gaming. Well, I didn't start gaming. I started my channel around in May, I think it was. Previous to that, I've never streamed anything, never videoed anything, never done anything. I'm an old World of Warcraft player. Played that for 11 years. Yeah.
Wow.
And as a set of circumstances happened that took me out of that. I wasn't able to play anymore. I had some cognitive issues now because I got some stuff happening. Wasn't able to play. And then in May, my medical team said, you need to go back gaming because that's one of the best things in the world for increasing cognitive skills.
Yeah.
So I started streaming, and I started doing Fortnite first because I had to develop muscle memory, and I had to learn how to use a keyboard and how to use a PC because I'm an Apple Mac person. So I had to learn. I love my Apple Mac. I'm surrounded by Apple Macs, but I had to learn to use this PC.
Hey, I got one.
You got Well, I've got my Apple Mac phone, my Apple Mac iPad, my Apple Mac
Tablet?
big computer here,
Okay,
my
okay.
tablet. Yeah, I think I've got about 5 of them. And then in my rather large household, I think there's probably about another 10 more somewhere.
Oh
Well,
my gosh.
yeah. But my son's a gamer and he has a PC downstairs. And
Nice.
then I have the PC up here, but I'd never used one before. It's PC Master Race. I like that. Yeah, but it was a massive learning curve to learn how to stream.
Yeah.
Even how to tape something. I'd never done that before. I'd never appeared on screen before.
Wow.
And then literally 2 months after starting, I just dove straight into a podcast and went, oh well, whatever.
Yeah.
We'll just do it. Yeah, but I'm kind of used to doing the podcast now, and I don't get nervous. But for some bloody reason, I'm nervous at the moment. I'm in a different.
Yeah.
I'm in a different sphere
environment
at the moment. So
Yeah.
yeah.
On the other side of the coin, as they would call it, and that's totally understandable because again, you're not the only person who's been like that before. I mean, when I had asked Anjanette to come on, she was she was a bit nervous herself leading up to. Same with Wendy. Obviously, Wendy was, because she's Wendy's from the Netherlands, and of course her accent makes it a bit hard to understand, but she still is understandable. And
Oh yeah, absolutely.
and so you still have those people that have that, like Anjanette or Wendy, but they still made it through. I mean, what was it? Wendy made it an hour and 45 minutes. Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she did good. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to tell her to
Yeah,
clap
I
for
watched
herself.
both of them.
Oh, really?
I watched both. Yeah, live. I watched both of them, so that's good because they're friends of mine as well. You got to have Kiwi on next. She's a killer. She's absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah. Well, this month, not this month, but next month, I'll certainly be looking out for it. I just have to find her on because I usually do. I don't know. Some people are communicative on X mostly, but different people, different things, and it's always that stuff. So I'll keep an eye out for
Kiwi Classic is her name, and she's in New Zealand. I don't think you've had a New Zealander on.
Well, no, no, I don't think I've had. But I mean, again,
Excuse me with the drink. I'm into energy drinks.
yeah, careful not to have too many though. Those things will skip your heart. So
No
typing.
sugarless.
Oh, sure, that's good. That's good. Sugarless is good. Birdhouse Blues.
Approved by my medical team.
There you go. That's even better. Birdhouse says, so typing the chat must be healthy too. Good for the left side of the brain. Only if you get too rowdy, then you're really going for that left side.
Well, I tell you, the medical teams are recommending gaming to anybody. I mean, I'm 74 years old, and they're recommending gaming to anybody over the age of 50 odd, and most specifically people 60 and over who are, in danger perhaps of dementia and stuff like that. Get into gaming because it just increases your cognitive skills. It really, really does, and we've literally got proof of that. With me, memory was dreadful with me just 8 months ago, and it's improved. I've had cognitive testing since gaming because I was gaming, 3 to 4 hours a day every day. Yeah, so it works. Anyone out there that's having any sort of difficulties whatsoever, just get into gaming. It's going to help you big time.
Yeah, actually, it's funny enough. There was a video, so I was like Grandpa Gaming or something like that, and it's an old vet who's been playing like Call of Duty or those type of games, and he really is good in those games because obviously he was actually in the army, so he just transferred those skills over, and he takes those people out from afar. I'm like, that I am not going to be on that guy's wrong side.
Well, there's a lady over on Twitch, and I believe she's 83 now.
What?
She started the World of Warcraft, yeah.
Wow.
I think she started playing something like, I don't know, 18 years ago or something like that, and I don't know how long she's been streaming for, but she's got a bloody good following, a really good following. They love her. They call her Grandma,
I
and
think that might be the one lady who was playing the Oblivion game, because I remember
no,
hearing
she's World of Warcraft only.
World of
She
Warcraft.
does
Okay.
not place probably another one though as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, there was another old lady I heard who was doing the Oblivion game. I don't know if it was remastered or it was the original, but she played the Oblivion, and I think she retired from that just because. But I mean, yeah, there are some old people. Look, I have seen.
Yeah.
I once came across someone who was collecting those Japanese figurines, and she was an old lady. Okay, she was
Yeah.
doing the reviewing of. I was like, wait a second, how old is this lady?
That's cool. That's really good.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
I was like, wait a second, those are some 20-something-year-olds are doing that. A 70-something-year-old woman doing this? My goodness.
Yeah, no, I think it's fantastic. I recommend it to anybody. It's the best thing I ever did. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, and there's a lot of I mean, I know there's a lot of like fast-paced games that would like trip, older people up maybe or not. But yeah.
Look, it does. I mean, what I find with some of them is I'm also autistic, so I don't. Instruction to me has got to come in a different way than what it normally does. So
Right.
I find I'll go in and I'll start a game. I mean, I'd love to play Oblivion for a start. Final Fantasy, I'd love to play those games, but they don't have a huge amount of instruction on how to play. So you kind of get in there and you go, okay, what do I do now? So then you've got your second screen playing YouTube channels to teach you how to play the game, and it's just Fortnite every time. At least I know that game.
Right. And it's like you're trying to like, hold on. I'm watching. Hold on.
Yeah, I do. Oh no, hang on. Oh no, backspace.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
that's
Yeah,
all.
I
I did it. Yeah, I did it this morning. I tried. I was streaming
yeah.
Fortnite, and I thought I'll give this thing called Duck OV a game. Seems
Oh.
simple, you know. And I watched a little bit on one of the streamers things and that, and I thought, no, that'll be easy to do. So I goes on there, not an instruction in the world, not a one, and I'm just sitting there with a blank screen, going, well, this is not working at all, and it's a simple game, and it's annoying. I mean, just put instructions in the games to the game's creators, because us oldies need it. You know, I mean, we're not instinctive to know what to do, and we're learning how to use keyboards and stuff like that. We need a little bit of tuition. Yeah, got to do that.
Yeah, no, that I mean, there was a game. I don't know. I think it was released recently where it was like there's no guide points, no waypoints, whatever. You're basically on your own to figure out how to advance the story. And I'm like, well, good luck with that, because I ain't playing.
No, not easy. But I play Lego. I love Lego. I love Minecraft.
Oh yeah.
I'm the builder. I play constantly with a girl named Kim, and she's a bestie, and she's the kill person, and I'm the builder. So it works out absolutely perfect in that game. We stream quite a bit together, and she goes out and does all the tasks and all the hard stuff, and I just get to build. You know, it's so much fun. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, especially with Lego being part of Fortnite, because they have that Lego section of Fortnite you can do, which is really
Yeah,
nice.
absolutely. Yeah, and I've tried a couple of other different of Epic's ones. The not the Lego ones. The Here
rocket
Comes
one?
the Brain. Yeah, I've tried a few of them. Some of them are a little bit fast paced for me though,
Yeah.
so it's easier for me just to jump back into the Lego one. And I've actually had 3 weeks off. Because I see that lump. I broke I fractured a bone in my hand, and now they've gone and diagnosed RSI with me, repetitive strain injury, from 11 years of gaming. apparently. So I've got to be careful. I can't turn the arm around in strange angles. And I said to Kim this morning, well, you go do all the killing. I'm just going to sit here and build and with one hand. And you'll be right. You go do the tough stuff. So that's what she did this morning. It was good.
And just like I can't do anything more with this. Like I can only do one hand. I can't build and kill this guy. I can't do this. I need help.
That's exactly what happened too. Yeah, so she's going to face the Storm King on her own this time. So
nice.
we did it together a few month or so ago, but she's going to have to do it on her own this time. So
you know, you just sit her down and you say, you know what, I love you, but you're gonna have to do this on your own. And then you're just gonna sit there. It's like, see you later. No, I'll be over here. See you later.
She actually doesn't. I say to her, she just goes and gets straight into it. And I say to her, you know, your psychosociopathic tendencies are coming out, dear. You need to be careful, you know.
Well, then, yeah, that's like, don't bring her to a party because then you know it's like she's got a sword.
Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly right.
There are no zombies here. Put it down. Put it down. But I mean, you like we were talking earlier. You're doing that show, inside Circle, and I was like, why?
Yep.
You know, because you started with the game and stuff first. I know you said that, but like, why with the Inside Circle? What brought you to that one?
I think basically there was, you know, I was reading so much stuff, and I come from a very middle way perspective. You know, we live in a world of extremes where you're either right, left, or right or wrong, one of the others. And I come from a very, I'm a Christian, but I also come from a very Buddhist way of thinking. And, you know, you go on X, you see, you see a lot of extremism in comments and stuff like that, and it concerned me. I wanted to do something where we could have a look at real life issues and maybe look at it a little bit more from a middle way perspective and say, okay, your belief is yours. It's true for you. It's right for you. It's a fact for you, but it's not for everybody else. And I think everybody's got a right to believe what they want to believe, but they also have a right to respect other people's beliefs as well. And so that's what started it all. And we've covered 8 different all world topics at the moment. But what's happening now is a lot of it because of the locations that we're filming, like with Ange in South Africa, trying to line that up with Kiwi in New Zealand and me over here and that. What we've decided to do is we're going to go with Kiwi and I doing something called Tasman Talk. So it's going to be the Australia-New Zealand connection with the old age rivalry and everything, you know, about who really invented pavlova and who's better at football and all that rivalry that's actually historic with Australia and New Zealand. So we're going to do that. Ange and Kiwi are going to do all that light-hearted stuff that me as an autistic, I don't gel with very much because I have a strange sense of humor. So they're going to do that. That's going to be a scream. And then Anna and I, the philosophical people, she's also autistic, we're going to get into that heavy stuff, the why, the where, the when, and the how of everything, not just the what. So we'll have 3 separate streams, 2 on each, guests on each, going at different times. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to work really, really well because you're just catering to 3 different audiences instead of one, trying to cater to the one audience all the time. So
and then and of course the time differences across the board is also another of that feature as well, because you know, as you said, it's kind of difficult to supplement that.
It absolutely is. I mean, you know, Anna works, so we're trying to fit in around Anna. You know, there's an 8-hour time difference between me and South Africa. So, you know, I mean, as it is, I get up at 12 o'clock. I get up at midnight now because most of my subscribers are US based. So I do most of my streaming, then. But then I go to bed early in the afternoon. So my family's. I have 5 other adults in this family, all neurodiverse
Oh.
adults in my family. So if you think this house isn't chaotic, you don't know neurodiversity, I tell you. But they're getting used to me going to bed at 5 o'clock in the afternoon instead of 10 o'clock at night now. So yeah.
Yeah, and that's understandable because obviously, Australia, when we were trying to figure out the time thing, was like 13 hours ahead of where I'm at.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
and like I said, you're not the first Australian I've had on that I had a gentleman on. His name is Alpha Zero Omega, and I can't remember which part of the region he's from. But
Right.
but yeah, he streams to Rumble and stuff as well, and he's actually a tutor of sorts on the sort of technical side of things.
Oh yeah.
And actually, you know what? I can quickly give me 1 second. Open up! Oh my goodness, my files and everything. I can't do computer stuff because it's so stinking slow. Just open up. Just do it. There we go. Okay, I got that. Nope. Videos. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find one. There we go. I've got to find where he's at. I know I've done a short with him. I've just got. Here we go. This is Okay, so this is Alpha Zero Omega. I can't
Right.
remember. I can't remember where he is exactly.
I'll write it down.
In Australia, but I don't know if
Mhm.
that's his actual name or not. That's just the one of.
Yeah, that's what. Okay.
Let me get rid of that. And okay, so here we go. Oops, nope. Oh, I gotta reshare that. Hold on. I forgot to put the audio on for it. Gosh dang it. All the tech stuff in the world, and I'm still here trying to struggle. All right, here we go. So this is him. This is Alpha Zero Omega. Yeah, he's got a real bushy beard. Look, listen. All right, he still has that beard. Okay. But anyway, here's
Just got progressively worse, and to the point where I had trouble getting out of bed. I had to like roll on my side and kind of like sit up, and had trouble putting on my shoes and getting dressed and that sort of thing because it was so severe. And it turned out I had ruptured discs, 2 of them, and one of them was completely compacted. So that was why I was getting like this excruciating pain, because there was bone grinding on bone where there'd normally be that bit of padding there. I'm okay, sort of like at the moment, I'm on painkillers every second day and I take anti-inflammatories and whatnot. But I can't really sort of like do the things that I used to do. I could probably do some of the training though, but I'd have to find sort of like a school instructor that understood sort of like my kind of position and what I can do and what I can't do. And yeah, I don't think there'd be too many schools out there that sort of like would cater for that.
Yeah, you see, he's definitely.
It's hard because I'm trying to determine what state he's from by his accent, because a lot of people don't know, but every state in Australia has a different accent.
Yeah.
And I'm in Queensland, so I kind of apologies to any Queenslanders out there, but we tend to be a little bit behind the times in Queensland, thanks to an old politician that we had here. But like we're the only state in Australia that doesn't have daylight saving.
Oh wow, yeah. Well, the daylight savings for us doesn't start until November, so we're still good. But no, that he was telling me, because he's been on a few times, but he was telling me a story about how he because he used to do like I think it was, I can't remember which kind of martial art it was, but he did martial art training, and he had hurt himself, hurt his back, and that's the story that was part of the story he was telling. But yeah, he's the other Australian I've had on. There's another one, but I haven't been able to get him on again. But that was a long time ago. It was only for like one stream. But yeah, Alpha Zero Omega is really good dude. He's just it's just that 13 to 12-hour difference that kind of
it's hard,
crazy. Yeah. Well, but again,
go ahead.
No, it's just the yeah, you're right. It's that time difference, but that's why I do this sort of one-on-one thing, because it just makes it easier to culminate on that, because I only have to worry about my time and your time, and I can pretty much find it's the weekend. It makes it much easier.
It does. I feel sorry for Anjanette. There's been times when I know she's got her own job to do and all that sort of thing, and for some reason she hasn't been able to grab a couple of hours sleep.
Yeah.
prior to 2 o'clock. So she's literally gone right through to 2 a.m. and then started our podcast, And I feel sorry for her because she's so bloody tired, and never gone to sleep. Not Angie's style to go to sleep, but but it was difficult, and I just think this way, for a few other reasons, is going to work a whole lot better for us.
Yeah, no, and and again, the time stuff is what it is. You can't really change that. I mean,
Mhm.
other than because you and New Zealand are pretty close to much together, so there's not too much time distance between that. But then you talk to
No.
like South Africa, and then like
Yeah.
the Netherlands, they're pretty much on the same time slot. It is a far
Yep.
reaching group. So
Well, there's only 4 hours between Kiwi and I. So, I mean, basically, our daytime is our daytime, whereas
yeah,
our daytime here is Angie's nighttime.
yeah,
And then, of course, predominantly most of our subs are in the USA. So
yeah.
you're trying to work 4 different timelines because you
Oh,
don't want to be, live streaming. You don't want to be live streaming at, 3 o'clock in the morning to your US
yeah,
people. So
mm,
it was something I thought about when we started. I thought, okay, we might be able to do it. Let's see how it goes, but
mhm,
kind of have a plan B if it doesn't work out. And but we've done 8 great shows. I've got a fantastic panel, thankfully.
yeah.
So it's all good. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I mean, I know I've at least stopped for one or two because I do try to catch them, but you're usually on when I'm on, so it's like I can't do that.
Oh, yeah. It's hard for our UK. We've got a couple, not many, granted, but we've got a couple of UK people as well who are, I mean, you're USA, and then trying to get the UK people in. It's really, really hard. They're literally sitting there at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Oh yeah,
It's
right.
difficult.
Because like right now it's about 1 a.m. for them, so
Yeah, yeah,
they're a little.
exactly.
But it's the weekend, all right. It is the weekend, so you kind of some people stay up late. I don't. I try not to, but I've been guilty at times. So I just as life is. But no, but again, I get to, you know, even with those time zone stuff, I get to work with the people. I get to talk to all different. I'm pretty much global at this point of getting who to talk to, because I've talked
Yeah,
to so many different people. I
yeah.
mean, you don't get to you don't get to like talk to 270 people plus without a little elbow grease in it. Doesn't work like that.
I love what you do with the what you've just been doing before I came on for the last hour. I've been watching that. I
Yeah,
think that's just awesome that you do that. I mean, that's just that little bit of acknowledgement to streamers,
yeah.
to gamers, and that. I think that's a wonderful thing to do, Dara. It's really impressed with that.
Well, and to kind of give a backstory to that, so a long time ago, because it's only just the Rumble. I can't. If I were to try to do it to YouTube, it'd be a mess because I'd have to pay more. Because you have to pay for have more per character. So like $5, $2 will get you 50 characters, right? The 50 letters or whatever. And
Hmm.
then if you do 5, it'll give you 100, and so on and so forth. So I can do a lot with a little because I'm not
Right.
I'm poor as everyone else, but I try to give where I can.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But because of my full-time job, not this, I would not rely on this for full time. It just doesn't work that way. But I know
Yeah.
some people do because of like some are handicapped, some are deficient in certain things. There's a whole bunch of array of things of why someone would be better here than a full-time job or a desk job or whatever you want to call it. Um,
Sure.
but a long while back, there was a thing called the Rumble Raid. It was something that the CEO of Rumble and a content creator called Flaw TV did together, and they were giving away 10K, 10,000 US dollars.
Really?
Yes,
Here, over here, over here.
that was a long time ago, so I don't think it's gonna happen anymore. I wish I had that kind of money. But they were doing that, and they just called it a Rumble Raid. That's what they called it because it was on Rumble. Um, So I decided to try to take and do my own thing because like first I called it a mini rumble raid because that was the first one I started with. This is a mini rumble raid because like they do all this stuff because there's two differences, right? There's two differences of time and money. Now, obviously, you could spend a lot of time with one person, streamer, whatever, or two or whatever, but that's a lot of time spent. So the other portion is just money. Now, it's not to be a mean thing. It's just like I can't stay forever with one person or two people. So I like to move on. I get more people if
Yeah.
I do the money factor than I would the time factor, right? So
Yeah.
that's why I do it. But I changed it. I changed it after calling it the mini rumble raid because I didn't have a lot of people watching. Still don't to some degree. I didn't have a lot of people raid with. But instead of doing that, I'd call it the pay it forward stream because it really is paying it
Yeah.
forward on such a small scale. And you're right. There are. It's a sort of a acknowledgement to some, especially on a platform that really doesn't have great discoverability. Um, and so, even after when we're done with here and all this stuff, I'll be putting those channels and the links to those channels up later on my
That's
outro.
brilliant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
just started doing that recently. That wasn't something I started out with. That was just something recently because, again, Rumble does not have great discoverability, and people don't get seen. They come to the platform and like, well, you have gamers, 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 and while that's great, it really is not the diversity that you can see with other platforms like
Okay.
YouTube or whatnot. So
I do have a Rumble account. I do have a Twitch account as well, and I mean maybe that's something that we in my gaming channel at least that I probably should start multi um, platforming or whatever that's called.
yeah, multi-platforming. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I should start that because I use I use OBS, but I also use for other stuff. I use EV Mux, which is very easy to multi-channel
Yeah.
with, multi-platform with, very very easy. So I probably should start to do that at least with the gaming one. I'm not sure about the podcasting. I don't know much about Twitch or Rumble to really say, what would be best, but I'm assuming the gaming one would probably be better.
I mean it's yeah, it's up to you on where you want to go with it. I really just do this thing
Yeah.
because I get to talk to different people all over. But more people do this or that with it. I mean, obviously, of course, I remember because I remember you had DM me once of like asking about like what's best to use or whatever. I said, just find Tomby and he'll let you know.
I found him. Oh my God, he was a godsend, an absolute godsend to me
Yeah.
because I honestly don't think I'd be doing what I'm doing now if it wasn't for Tomby. He got me out of a hell of a fix, I tell you. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, he's one of the best. Plus, he's sort of in a bit of like you, where he has that sort of describe the thing and all this stuff because he's very
Yes.
I guess would say analytic in sense. He's quite
Analytic for sure. And that's some of the issues that I was finding because I was getting a lot of advice from people and not understanding the advice, not being able to translate it in language for me. And as soon as I got with Tomby, he just knew straight away. I said I'm autistic, and he said not a problem. Boom, went straight into it. And his instructions were just so easy to follow. And within probably, I don't know, probably half an hour, I was up and running.
There you go. See, look at that. I know it's what happens when you talk to a lot of different people. You know who to go to.
Exactly.
Oh.
For me, it was just the term minefield doesn't even come close to for someone who's trying to set up a podcast, especially a multi-country podcast, and has never even probably live streamed before or never. It is just a minefield. And so many of the YouTube channel streams that tell you how to do things will say, well, go here, go there, do this, do that, but they don't tell you how.
Yeah.
Constantly, I found that I'd be sitting watching hours and hours and hours, and if I could give them, a bit of an advice, don't just assume that people who are watching your channel know where to go. We don't. That's why we're there. So I can remember, one particular guy, and I'm trying to backspace in minute little things so I could see where he's pointing his mouse at, because I couldn't see, and he's just going, well, just hit that. I'm going, hit what? Because I can't even see what you're hitting, you know.
Right.
And then move on to this, and I'm like, oh, oops, nearly slipped out a bad word. Then never
You're
mind. I'm
fine.
Aussie. If I do it, I'm sorry.
No, you're
I'll
fine.
apologise beforehand.
Don't worry about it. I tell people you got 98% of the field, go with it. I just say no gamer words is all I ask for. Any other stuff, you're fine. But no, I mean that's it almost sounds like you need a video for the video. So you know.
You absolutely did, and I'm not lying when I said I've actually used it and gone off and gone in the tiniest little increments and written it down, and then come back to my stuff and tried to implement those instructions and completely lost, because you might get so far and then one instruction is just not there, so you can't go any further. You go, okay, there's 3 hours on that video.
Yeah.
Down the tube. I'll go back. I'll go to another one, and I kept finding that so much, but you know, God, Tomby just took all that away from me.
Yeah.
He's perfect.
Why,
Love him.
yeah, that's why I did. And then Rumble Condor says, I hate when video tutorials use dark mode. I have a hard time reading the screen. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Gotta be able to see the words. But no, yeah, I can understand it, because again, everyone, like you said, everyone learns differently, and you know, it's great. It's a great resource to go look for something, but when you have 1,000 videos pretty much telling you the same thing, it's like, can I just get a simpler explanation than that?
And you know, the worst ones
Yeah.
are the ones that have literally thousands and thousands and thousands of followers. They're the ones. One of the, and I'm going to say it because it's the truth, the dude that does EV Mux, you need shooting, because honestly, your videos are so bloody hard to understand. Yet, and EV Mux is not a hard one to do. I've since discovered that, you know, it's probably one of the easier software things to use, but it's so hard to understand him for a start, and his directions are literally, oh yeah, well then now you hit that and you hit that and you hit that, and no one tells you why. So I think I'm going to scream. But we get there. There's a lot out there that are great as well. I've got to say that as well, but they tend to be the smaller channels, ironically enough.
Yeah. Well, and that's another thing too, is like, with going back to what you're, for the pay it forward stuff, it's like, that's part of it as well. It's like, not only the acknowledgement, but again, you see a lot of people who get that surprise of like, oh, someone donated $2 to me, like you just saw earlier, and it's not.
Absolutely.
And it's not to get anything out of it, because obviously there were a few I'd stopped by and they didn't respond to. It's like, whatever, move on to the next one.
Yep.
Because it isn't about that. But it is about like that moment you give someone, it's like, oh, someone finally saw me and I got a little something out of it. That's pretty awesome. And a little goes a long way. Always remember that. A little goes a long way if used correctly. Yeah.
A friend of mine, when he first started streaming years and years ago, said he got his first monetization check and it was like $1 something or other, and he's actually blown it right up and it's on the wall now, and I can't wait to get my first we're nowhere near monetization, my God.
Yeah.
But I can't wait to get that first one. I don't care if it's 40 cents. I couldn't give a hell as long as I get one.
Yeah, and it just depends on what platform you use, because I know Twitch has their thing with like affiliates and stuff. I don't really know that. I've not been on Twitch. I'm only on Rumble and YouTube, and I know for at least Rumble you're monetized day one, so that's like whoever just gives you something. But YouTube is sort of like that crawl up there. But a lot of people.
Oh, it's a big one.
Yeah, a lot of people want to be for it. So Rumble. Well, no, she doesn't use it. She doesn't use Rumble. Condor. She doesn't.
No, I have an account, but I've never used it. No.
Yeah. So there's that. So if you don't use it, no, you don't get paid. Okay, that's not how it works. All right, you don't get paid to sit around and look pretty. Okay.
Neither do I.
Hey, don't put a good story down like that. All right. Maybe someone will just throw you $1 because, hey, you look nice today. Like, finally, someone did it.
Yes, I'd be absolutely out celebrating, I tell you.
To be like, look at my dollar. Oh, my dollar was given to me because I'm pretty.
My first earnings. Nothing to do with your talent, girl.
Or it would be it would just be like someone just threw me a penny just because I'm so wonderful. And you get a little big head, and we don't want that for you. No
Yep,
airhead.
and you can't walk through doors. Yep, know
Yeah,
the
that-
problem.
that is true.
Happens to me all the time. No,
Demi, oh my gosh, get through the door. The storm is coming.
I tell you how effective it is, though, because I've got a wonderful friend on, and she follows me everywhere, and she every time I go onto her stream, and that you would think the Queen had just dropped into her stream because it's DemiStorm's here. And I'm like, hang on a minute. She scares the crap out of me sometimes, but she's just so enthusiastic, and it makes you feel good. It really does. About I suppose I can understand how influencers and stuff like that can kind of get caught up in the notoriety. I'm a bit old for that, but I can understand how that type of recognition and attention could get probably away from you. I think, yeah. DemiStorm, I think, is the name of the channel. Yes, that's
DemiStorm 9.
DemiStorm 9.
Yeah, because that's the same on the
Yeah.
YouTube end. But no, I think
Yeah.
there is. I mean, it's possible for that to happen because you can see it sometimes. But I do think that people tend to forget that. Maybe some, not all. I'm not going to say all, but I think some tend to forget that really, if for the money part of content creation, it really is just tips, right? In America, we have something called tips. I don't think they have tips in Australia. I'm not sure about that.
No.
Yeah, see,
No,
there
we
you go.
don't. No.
But in America,
I
we have-
mean, but expats and tourists, they try to, but
Yeah.
what will happen, especially in pubs, hotels,
Yeah.
if the tips will go into a jar. I don't particularly agree with this. I think this sucks.
Yeah.
Because if somebody tips somebody, they ought to be able to take it. But in a lot of places, restaurants and pubs and that, it'll go into a jar and then it'll be divided amongst all of the staff there.
Yeah.
I personally think that sucks.
Yeah, there are some bars and stuff in America that do that where they just pot it together and they kind of split it out. So it's not too different. There's merch. Well, I don't know about that. There's the locals. There's subscriptions on locals. Yeah, I know that, and there's merch. Well, yeah, I know that, but I don't use any of those. So there's that. But I don't do merch either. So what do I know?
I was thinking of doing maybe merch in terms of it. I have a registered trademark, which is which is DemiStorm. That's actually registered. It cost me a bloody fortune, but I didn't want anyone else to have it. And thankfully, my daughter's a lawyer, so she said, "Go and do it, Mama." I went, "Yep, okay," did that, and so I was thinking of doing that. And Kiwi. Kiwi Classic is an absolutely wonderful graphic artist. She does all of the graphic art for us, and she has designed some absolutely phenomenal stuff. So it might be something that we go into when we get kind of a bit bigger or something like that. We're only just a tiny little channel at the moment.
Yeah, and yeah, I just that's usually some way you just kind of have to figure yourself out during the process of, because you never want to get too big of an airhead.
No, absolutely not. No, I mean we are 8 weeks. Inside Circle is 8 weeks old.
Yeah.
I mean, gosh, we're babies. We're newborns, so we've got a long, long way to go. God forbid that's if I live long enough. I'm planning on being around for the next 20 years, but I'm not sure if he's planning on that yet. So we'll have to see.
Tell him you want some more of that Australian sun. I mean, come on, get a little suntan before you go home.
Oh, check the color. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of there already. I'm a camper. I go camping, and I'm going to be heading. I have a camper van, and I was going to be heading off this weekend because we had a bit of a break. But my son's a musician, and audio tech dude, and he had to work, and he's also autistic, and he doesn't drive. So guess
Okay.
who's his roadie?
Oh.
Thank God I love metal music, eh?
There you go.
Because he's a metal musician, so I have to drive him in. So I was going to go away this weekend, but I'm here, so that's okay.
There
Works
you go.
for me.
Yeah, I mean, well, and kind of camping content, Rumble. Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of things Rumble could use, but more of something.
I intend to. I absolutely intend to. I've been away from camping for about 5 or 6 months now. I had a motorbike accident some time ago, and I'm now actually kind of wheelchair bound. So I've had to learn to do things a little bit better, and I'm back into my van now. So that's happening. So and summer's coming. You don't sit in a house in Australia in summer. You head for the bush.
Yeah.
Or the beach or
Yeah.
something like that. So that's what I'll be doing. Yeah, and I'll be taking the Big Mac here with me, and I've got Starlink already in my camper van. It's fully. I don't need to do anything. I've got solar. I've got Manotha. Manotha is hi, darling. He's one of my mods.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, hun. He's a gem. I love him. Could get the koala bears to push your wheelchair. The bloody kangaroos would. I tell you, that one boot, and I'd be gone.
They'd probably bunch you. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, they're tough. Yeah, it's actually a power chair, so it's
Nice.
an all-terrain chair. It goes everywhere. It's a heap of fun, and it goes fast.
Nice.
For an old motorbike rider, it's had to go fast.
If you end up in a marathon, just zoom past those people. Don't even wait for them.
I don't. If I've got to catch public transport or anything like that, I just scream past them on the train stations and stuff like that. And you get this look, they look age fast. Something wrong there,
Get away from the train tracks. I'll get there faster than the train will. Get out of my way.
That's exactly right.
But no, that's interesting though, because I mean, obviously the majority of Australia is pretty much a desolate outback. It's a lot of desert and all that stuff. You could watch as much Mad Max as you want, but that's not as the total truth there. Okay, there is none of that stuff. But I mean, for the most part, you can look at the globe, you can see Australia, you can see the majority of Australia is very desert-like. So I mean, like, what is camping for you guys then there? Because I mean, here in America, there's so many different temperatures and mountains and all that stuff, and so you have different temperatures to deal with. But you guys have basically almost like one or two, and that's pretty much it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I go bush. I like to get away from civilization and just go bush. And because I'm completely self-sufficient, I can go bush for 3 or 4 weeks at a time if I want to, and I don't want for anything. Now I'll head for the Gold Coast hinterland or the Sunshine Coast hinterland. The biggest camping thing I've ever done was we did 12 weeks, and we left Brisbane, went all the way down the coast, rode inland all the way on motorbikes. This was, we had little backpacks on our motorbikes, but we camped all the way and went all the way down to Melbourne, caught the ferry across to Tasmania, toured around 3 weeks on bikes in Tasmania. And I was due to come back the coast road, because it's absolutely phenomenal coast road from Melbourne up to Brisbane, but that's where I had my accident. So I didn't come back by motorbike, I come back by ambulance instead. That was a bit of a bitch.
No, yeah, that sounds like it sucks. But for here we go. Let's see. There we go. There is the great.
Yes, that's my country. I love my country.
One of the continents, one of the big continents of the world, and obviously you said Queensland, which is right over here.
Yep.
I mean, as everyone, what was
I'm
that?
a little bit above Brisbane. I'm almost on the Sunshine Coast.
Sunshine Coast, so probably up here maybe.
Go up a bit, go up a bit, keep going. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, no, other way, down. Don't take my directions if you're in a car. I tell you, you'll end up lost.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going, keep going. There's the Sunshine. Stop. Sunshine Coast is on the right-hand side.
there we
as You're
go.
facing this. There we go. And I'm between Sunshine Coast and Brisbane, but not Caboolture. Yeah, I'm just on the coast there.
Oh, nice.
We're near the water. Yeah.
Yeah.
Phenomenal place. And then you've got the Gold Coast down further. So all of that green area, all the way down, is pretty much where I camp.
Wow.
Wonderful hinterlands, beautiful national parks.
Yeah.
Phenomenal national parks. It really is. And, we have just got miles and miles and miles of incredible beaches. It's our beach culture that makes Australia. Haven't been camping for more than 20. Go, do it. It's fantastic.
Do it. Yeah. It looks
Yeah.
and sounds. Yeah, it does. I mean, again, obviously, we can look at the whole of Australia, and of course, you're going to
Yeah.
see the whole. Because majority of Australians live on the coast, I believe. Yeah, Perth.
We
you've got-
do. Yeah, I think it's 80% of our 27 million predominantly live coastal, because in the middle there, I've been across the middle. I've been to I've actually lived in every state in Australia other than the Northern Territory up there. But there's nothing there. It's unbelievable. There's a lot of what do you call them? Ranches, like farms, cattle stations, and
yeah, ranchers, farmers, that sort of thing. Yeah,
there's a lot of that in the middle.
Okay.
But it's basically a red bull dust, which is like a talcum powder, and it just gets into everything. It is just the worst stuff. Yeah, so you don't want to live there.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we do.
Yeah, and I know they do. I know there are roads, there are roads in Australia that lead
Sure.
through.
Yeah.
Because what was it? Just going back to the movie Miles and Miles. Yes, miles and miles and miles of it. But the movies, I believe all the Mad Max movies were filmed in Australia, and the latest one, they're on this road, this black tar road that's just in the middle of this desert. So I imagine there are many, because you have trucks. You guys obviously have trucks that have to travel through it. Because I mean, you could.
We have trucks that are literally 5 trailers long. They're cattle trains. So you've got your prime mover at the front, your main one, and then you've got 5 double-decker stacked crates of cattle. They're fully road trains, and they go across the Nullarbor, which is from Sydney all the way across to the other side to Perth. And there's been a few accidents on there simply because there's no trees, there's no nothing right across that section there. There's nothing. There's just a highway that is dead straight and nothing changes. You are on it for miles and miles and hundreds of miles, and it just doesn't change. It's very mesmerizing when you go across there. But what was that?
Cockle Biddy.
Oh, yeah. We have some strange names.
Well, there's a gentleman named Abe. He's friends with Tomby, and he comes from I think it's Cheshire or something. But then I came across the one Stoke-on-Trent, and every time I see that one, I think of just saying Stroke-on-Trent.
Stroke-on-Trent. Yeah. I don't know where some of our names come from. A lot of them are from Indigenous Australia. Wagga Wagga, and I can't even think of some of them. They're just weird. Really weird. That section there is stunning. That is the dementia just set in.
It says the Nullarbor.
Nullarbor, yeah.
National Park.
Absolutely spectacular. But it runs right right along the coast, and
Yeah.
that scenery there is just priceless. It is absolutely phenomenal. Yeah,
And then
yeah, I've been there.
Birdhouse says, yeah, that middle and left portion of Australia looks like our southwest desert region. He's probably talking about the U.S. So let's go here. Nope, that's the wrong way. The U.S. So the desert. Why does it look like that? But anyway, this is sort of like New Mexico is here. And then this I believe is
Yep.
Texas over here. So you do have this sort of desert area right over. So in Nevada, right? I think that's
Yeah.
Utah, Colorado.
Yeah.
Where's Nevada at? That's Arizona.
I actually lived in the States.
Oh, really? When did you live
Yeah.
in the States?
We were back there 2019, back there, but I lived there for a while. But we were in Washington State, up in a place called Bremerton, which is just near Tacoma.
Here we go. Here's Tacoma. There's
Bremerton's up that way.
There we go. Bremerton, right here.
There it is. Yep. Yeah, right there. And my sister was in New York for. She lived there for, oh God, how long? Maybe 5 or 6 years or something. 5 years, I think. And then she moved to LA, and she was a Santa Monica resident for many years. So,
wow.
So we're very familiar. I love the USA. I definitely want to go back.
Yeah.
Kiwi's on. Hello.
Hey, how you doing, Kiwi? Oh, and Mano says Wagga Wagga, the Aboriginal word for Italians.
I love that, Mano. He always comes up in our stream with the most incredible information. I just love it. It's so cool.
That's too funny. Yeah,
That's our Kiwi. Yeah.
3 hours. 3 hours. Demi, I'm guessing that's like 3 hours until they do your thing.
No, 3 hours distance between Kiwi and I. I said I think 4, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it's 4 if Queensland doesn't do the daylight saving, and then right at the moment, New Zealand does have daylight saving, so it kind of extends our time. But normally it's 3 hours.
Yeah.
Takes 3 hours. Yeah, just 3 hours. She's right. She's always right.
So this right, so you see right here, this one is Death Valley, and obviously since you've been
here, oh
yeah.
Is it true that there gets like something like 40, I don't know, 5 or in excess degrees in Death Valley?
It is in Fahrenheit, it is around 120 plus.
Holy crap!
So if we were to do Fahrenheit, here, give me 1 second. Fahrenheit to Celsius. There we go. If we were to do, so let's just stick with there we go. If we were to do Fahrenheit to Celsius, so let's do 123. I think is one I've seen. Calculate. Wow. That would be that would be 51 Celsius.
51 Celsius. Okay.
Yes.
We've got coming up on the day after tomorrow, we are going to hit 36 degrees Celsius. So what's that in your, that's in my little suburb here. So what's that in Fahrenheit?
Give
36
me,
degrees Celsius.
Give me convert here. Let me converter. gotta get this. Gotta do okay. So you said what was it again? It was
36 degrees C. Yeah.
36. That's gonna be 97 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, that's we consider that to be fairly hot, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but I mean, there are some parts like again, Death Valley is the hottest it can get, but there are some places in Texas where it gets hot and all this stuff. So you see, so again, when we look at the U.S. versus Australia, that's mostly just desert in the center of it, and usually the outskirts are green. But you can see across the U.S., like you have a bunch of green, and then you have this whole. I mean, there's mountains over here. Don't get me wrong. There's the Appalachians over here, and then you get the Mississippi right here. But you do have a bunch of mountain and desert and all that stuff, and it can get pretty wild, to be honest. But I mean,
and do you know you can put Australia over your USA map there, and Australia goes from the east to your east to west coast.
Yeah, it's funny, and it's funny still is that it's funny still it's it's its own continent as well. So a continent fitting in a continent. There you go.
Yeah, it is. Well, we're a continent and we're an island at the same
Really?
time. Hi, Hannah. Thank you for coming on, darling. Thank you.
I didn't know. I didn't know it was still considered. It was still considered an island there.
Yeah, it's still considered an island. Yeah.
Yeah, because
And I think Kiwi would tell me, is New Zealand still considered an island? Yeah,
let's.
Manotha says almost the same size. It is. A lot of people kind of think of the little down under country as quite small, but it's actually it will span the entire coast to coast of USA. Yeah.
Oh, I can believe
But
that. Oh, get our New Zealand over here so we can see that New Zealand,
ah,
Tasmania
beautiful
is.
country.
Yeah.
Now
So you get.
I've lived in New Zealand as well.
Mm,
That is the most beautiful country in the world. I love my country. I love Australia. I'm a diehard patriot, right? But if you want to go somewhere and see everything in the world in one place, go to New Zealand
yeah.
because it is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously, of course, they have the whole Lord of the Rings place, the
yeah.
Shire. They do have the Shire there. I don't know where it is exactly, but I do know in New Zealand that is where it's at. Because they did film the 3 movies in actual New
Yes.
Zealand. So
They actually, and I think Kiwi met. I'm pretty sure she met one of them.
oh really?
It's going back to I'm pretty sure she did. Kiwi, come back on and tell me. I'm pretty sure she did. I love the comment that just went. Thanks for turning the Dara and Demi National Geographic episode.
Might as well. You got Google Earth. Why not? Because I like being able to use it once in a while. But I mean, you
but yeah.
But I mean, again, you do have like, I mean, I don't know where he lives exactly, but I mean, even Peter Jackson lives in New Zealand, right? So he lives with his team, and they do Weta and all that stuff, and but I mean, yeah, it is it's got a lot of nice things to it. It's very lush in some areas, mountainous in others. So it's just a crazy place. Dangerous.
Kiwi's on the South Island, and
Okay.
that's snow. That snow country has a very, very big Scottish population. But again, Kiwi will tell you I think there's four kind of main islands, but then there's hundreds of islands around as well.
Yeah.
But it's just the North Island is just you know, if you go to New Zealand, you've got to go up to places like Mount Maunganui and the Isle of Plenty. And I've never seen any. I lived there. Again, I lived in New Zealand for about 3 years, and it is the most spectacular place. I lived in Auckland, which is up the top there, and I never got to the South Island. I wish to hell I did. Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely, yeah. Birdhouse Blue, some breathtaking photography from New Zealand. It is unbelievable. There is nothing. There's no. I don't believe that, and I'm sincere when I say this. I don't believe that there is a place in the world that you can't find an equivalent in New Zealand. It's that good. It's absolutely that good. Yeah.
Because
the
nomad. There you go.
I have traveled. Believe me, I've had a good life.
And it's not that different from Anjanette, because Anjanette travels for her job, and she's been all over.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Birdhouse
I've not been to
says.
South Africa, so sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, that's all right. Birdhouse says some breathtaking photography from New Zealand looks stunning. Yeah, I mean, obviously you can tell there's some green areas and all stuff. Of course, there's a
It's lush.
Yeah, it's very lush.
And if you like seafood, there is none better than what comes out of New Zealand, and none better. It's the best seafood.
South Island. I'm wondering if she means this South Island or if there's an island, because there's only 2 islands I see after, and then it just kind of leads to like being close to like Antarctica.
Yeah.
So, because when
there's the 2 main islands, the South Island, which is predominantly snowy, and then what you'd consider the more kind of tropical green island, which is the North Island. And then you've got the Stewart Island, which is another smaller one. But then you've got a multitude of islands, which you can't see on there. But there's just literally hundreds of islands in and around there.
yeah.
as well. So yeah.
Because I remember when I had puts me to shame and travel. Oh wow, not bad.
Thank you, Manose. I love you too.
She means a bit. You
The
know,
big South Island.
I got it. So this part is considered the Big South Island, and all that
Yes,
stuff.
yeah.
But when
And then the little South Island, yeah.
yeah, and then the little one right here, which doesn't. Stewart Island is what they call
That's
it.
Stewart Island, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and then you have this weird one right here called Auk Island, Motu Maha. Interesting.
I'm sure Kiwi was talking about that not very long ago. I don't know too much about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neither do I. When
Okay.
Anjanette was on, we were trying to find what was closer to Antarctica, and it seems
Oh, New
like
Zealand.
yeah, and it seems like I think New Zealand's a lot closer to the Antarctica.
Oh
Just 'cause
gosh,
we're
yes, yeah.
yeah.
Because South Africa is more in the northern hemisphere,
Yeah.
I think, and we're the southern hemisphere. So yeah, so most definitely, she's in a beautiful place in South Africa, though.
Yeah, she's obviously she's last time she was here, she was in this big area. She's in
Look,
sort of near Cape Town, but she's not in Cape Town. I can't remember
yeah,
where.
Jarvis Bay.
Yeah, Jarvis
Yeah.
Bay. So it's over here, but I mean, obviously you can see that it's at the very tip, and that is about as
Mhm.
not as close as you're gonna get, but then you have like South America, which is
Oh yeah.
so
Do you know I
I would
failed geography in school?
really.
Yeah, I aced English and math and science and failed geography and history. And I don't mean just didn't pass it. I mean failed, big F. But A pluses on English, math. Well, numbers is my skill.
Right.
So like Anjanette, yeah, numbers are the things I work the best with. But I didn't even know until I went there where New Zealand was. I had no bloody idea where. I must have been 50 years old before I even found out where New Zealand was. That's how bad I was at geography.
Let's see. Sorry about that. High up on my screen. There we go. But no, yeah. I mean, again, whenever the opportunity comes, and again, it looks like maybe South America is pretty close because that's the tip of Antarctica right
Yeah.
there. You got those. So, but I mean,
Right. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then you got this in between them, which is South Georgia and the South Sandwich Islands. Interesting.
So that's part of America, is that? Okay.
No. Antarctica is split up between different countries. Like there are different countries that are there. I think Norwegian, South America. I'm pretty sure the UK has some
Okay.
spots in here. Because you can see there are different stations. But yeah, that's freaking cold. But no, I mean, I just like being able because again, sometimes it's better to have a visual to show people like
Yeah.
where is
Absolutely.
stuff at and what is Australia and all that stuff. Because usually most people you used to have back in the day, like you go to school and you'd have like this globe you could touch and just spin and all that stuff and see where the continents
My
were.
son's got one. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
But when you can go and kind of show them that there's that. Moths think I scared 70-11 on that stuff. Oh, interesting.
You scored 70-11 on it, did you? Good one.
Antarctica is non-sovereign, so knows owns it. Yes, it is non-sovereign. It's agreed to be non-sovereign, but who
All
knows
right.
how it lost. But yeah,
I
there's
know Australia's got an area down there, which they do a lot of research and stuff like that. Some sort of substation
yeah.
or something down there. I don't know what else is down there though. No idea.
Well, wherever's down there, it's too cold for to stay. That's for certain.
I love the cold. I'd rather be where Kiwi is right now than in the heat. We were only joking the other day. I said, like, being in Queensland. I wasn't born in Queensland. I was born in the snow country down New South Wales area, and so I'm a snow person. But we're mucking around, and I said, in Queensland, I have my aircon on the lowest possible degrees. This is in the middle of winter, right? Middle winter. I have it on the lowest possible degrees, but I have a hot water bottle.
Mhm.
because I would rather have the air cold and the warm bed than the other way around, because I just that's it. I know I'm weird, but that's what I like.
Oh,
I love the snow.
don't be like that. Just because you're a little weird on that, that's well,
A little weird. I love that. A little weird.
a little
Yeah.
weird. A little weird is better than too much weird. Let's see. I'm
Yeah.
trying to find. No, I don't want that. Where is the crap? I'm trying to find because to show like cables. Okay, well, we'll just use this. I just found this. Um, let's see. So this is the like a 3D Earth showing all the cables that
Oh
connect
wow.
underwater. So like you think your internet is just in thin air. No, it takes cables put under sea in order to connect us all. Like that's like look at that. So we have
Because that's amazing. Because look, Australia invented Wi-Fi, but we have the slowest bloody internet in the world. It is the worst internet in the world, I'm sure.
Mhm.
Yet we had the intelligence to invent Wi-Fi. Something seriously wrong there.
My God. No, yeah, I mean, just look at here. Here's Australia, right? So they have
Hmm.
2 points of contact for the
Okay.
internet, and one looks like to be around
Sydney.
Perth,
One's
Sydney,
Perth, yeah,
yeah,
and
and then you got
Sydney, yeah.
Tasmania right here for Tasmania.
Sure. You
Um,
know Australia, don't you?
Thanks. Well, there's a content creator who his name is Pogo or Nick Bertkey, who lives at least from what I remember, it lives in Perth, and so yeah. But I mean, I just know bits and pieces. But yeah, I mean that's us. I
That's
mean
cool.
we're
That's
we're
cool.
we're connected by cables, underwater cables to the rest of the world. Now, obviously, you have, you know, what is it, Elon stuff and all that, but that's like
Sure.
that's a little too much. But this is what connects us. This is basically all us interconnected by wires and cables buried beneath the sea. Uh,
I did
but
not know that.
yeah,
Wow.
yep. They and
That's incredible.
it is costly. That don't get me wrong, that is costly. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, it is pretty amazing. Elon will soon make underwater cables obsolete, even given well, the trouble of it is though there's still latency with satellites. And as long as there's that latency with
Yeah.
satellites, if the latency for satellites is higher than the latency for the cables, then it's not really going to be obsolete yet. Maybe one day, but it's not there yet. And even then you still want to have backup because the satellites orbit the Earth and those are in space, and whenever there's a a jettison of CME from the sun, it can cause issues to electronics that are beyond the Earth's magnetosphere. So there's that other
See,
issue.
I have Starlink, right? And I use it in my van
Mhm.
when I go bush. Now, I can go, unlike if I had to try and use Telstra internet, I can go in between two mountains right down in a valley and just launch my little Starlink aerial thing. And it's brilliant. The pickup is incredible. It's never wavery. It's absolutely precise. It's as clear as a bell, yet
Mhm.
it's just a small Starlink thing. I mean, there's areas in Australia where you just can't, especially in the bush, where you get no internet.
Mhm.
It's so bad, you know.
Mhm.
What lovely compliment, Kiwi.
I
Which
think
one
she's
did I give you?
probably in relation to that. Let me. There was what was the one? Oh, here we go. So this is the one I found this yesterday, but this is basically uh, this is pretty much all satellites that are kind of well, maybe not all of them, but these are the ones like the
Okay, this is good.
Starlink stuff. Uh,
Wow.
yeah,
Oh, you really got to start looking at things.
yeah, that's those are pretty much Starlinks that kind of orbit our Earth. And that's a
Wow,
lot.
that's incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you were to include everything, and that includes all the junk and stuff,
Mm.
you might want to hold your breath for this one. But this is basically like all the satellites and all the things like junk and stuff that surround us.
Wow.
Yep. Yep. And you give
That's
yeah, it's crazy, right? Some of the stuff is
yeah.
like junk, some of it is other, NASA and all that sort of thing. So I mean, I'll put the here's if you guys ever want to check it out for yourself, um
Absolutely.
the link is in the chat right there. That's the link I
Thank
have.
you.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
get does Starlink and stuff. Looking at the map puts all in perspective. Yeah, exactly. But again, that's for all things. Like I just did all. But if you're wanting internet, it'll take everything back down to all the Starlink stuff. So you'll see how it changes like that. But basically, I mean, that's all Starlink, and obviously you'll see like these line ones right here by Starlink and all that stuff.
Sure.
Yeah. So like
Oh,
we'll
that's
go to
epic.
Australia. Right? We go to Australia. So we're going to Queensland, right? So you got a few over Queensland right here. And
Sure.
these green dots right here are ground. Usually they're ground places, but I don't think they're active or whatnot. So those are usually ground stations. But you have these satellites that are all they're just Starlink, and you can press on one, you can see information on them and all this stuff. I just found it yesterday
Oh,
because
that's awful.
yeah,
That's awesome. I am so now you've got me. Typical thing for neurotypicals, we hyper focus.
yeah.
This is going to be a deep dive. This is
Oh
going to
yeah.
be a deep dive for me. Yeah.
But and again, it can include more than just SpaceLink. There's obviously the satellites that NASA has, and
Fascinating.
you could have the ISS, somewhere over here. But
Mhm.
this is basically just the internet ones. And again, like I just showed you with the earlier part, there's so much that orbits the Earth, even including junk. And it looks like you get these flashy ones here. What are those? We'll click on that. That's a Starlink 133. It looks like it's predicted re-entry window spans 7 hours. So it's predicted to re-enter the Earth's atmosphere in 7 hours, it looks like. And it's not the only one. Or would you?
So when I hook up, like when I'm out bush and I hook up to Starlink, I
Mhm.
have to do it like a 360 with the little dish I've
Yeah.
got, and then it hooks in and it
Yeah.
locks, and I then have connection.
Yeah.
Now that doesn't seem to change. I could have that there for 3 weeks and it doesn't change, but in reality, it actually is. It's picking up different ones all the time. Is that kind of what the thing is, or is it locked onto the one satellite all the time?
No,
Forgive my ignorance on
no,
this.
no, no.
Yeah.
It's not. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna know it totally, but I think it's more like the satellites communicate with each other, and the channel,
Oh,
whatever,
okay.
is kind of transferred between. So you may have one satellite and it moves out of view, and then you have another satellite come in. So again, look at all these
Oh,
satellites
so
here.
it links.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Okay.
look at all these
Gotcha.
satellites right here. So they're going to communicate with each other to get you your signal. Again, there's going to be a
Mhm.
form of latency, but you can see that there's so many satellites that are roaming over your area.
Yeah.
It's just insane you wouldn't have one. It's insane you wouldn't have one. So
I've got to do the deep dive on this. This has got me absolutely
yeah,
fascinating now.
Mano has
Fascinating.
it right. Signal passing. Mano has it right, and it's called signal
Okay.
passing. Yeah. But you can go to again. The link is there. You can go there yourself, check it
Oh, I'm
out,
going to.
and
Yeah.
all that stuff. But I just found it yesterday because I was trying to find like the different satellites and whatnot. And this is mostly for like satellites that NASA has and so many other things because there's
Mhm.
satellite around the moon and other planets in our solar system and whatnot. But it's really just nice to kind of look because it is kind of real time-ish. But
Yeah.
anyway,
That's
it is a bit past the top of the hour, and so what I do is I kind of set aside some time for me and my guest to
Yep.
promote our stuff. I'm probably because you've seen that before as well, but I did get your link that you have in your Twitter X. So if you if you want to promote yourself, the floor is yours.
It's probably better to go to the YouTube because that's my website. But until Anna comes back, she actually does the website because I don't know anything about it. So a lot of the information on this actually incorrect. If you want to know anything at all, please, just email me. My email is demistorm@proton.me.
Oh,
Anything
nice.
you want, and I will put you onto our YouTube channels, whatever you want. Yeah, happy for you to do that. That's yeah. because demistorm.com needs updating. So we're a
No,
little bit behind the times.
it was just what happened. But again, your link to your YouTube
Sure.
is in there as well, amongst your other stuff. So
Oh, excellent. Thank you
yes.
so much. I
If
appreciate
we're,
that. Yeah.
I mean, I can. Well, where is it at? Let's see. I swear I saw. Okay, no, that's the Facebook, Twitch. Oh, this got Twitch. No, it does. Oh crap. I thought it did. I had it wrong. Because I'm not seeing. Yeah, because it's about your gaming thing. So yes, you are correct. It is not your. I'll get that changed later. But that is part to your thing, but it's not to the Insight Circle, which I'll get to link to that after
That's
we're
two
done.
separate channels.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's two
yeah.
separate channels. But yes, this is to your gaming stuff and whatnot. So to a degree, yes, it does need to be updated.
Yeah.
But
we'll get there.
yeah, we'll get there. I'll definitely get that taken care of. But again, a link is going to be on both the Rumble site and YouTube side. So if you want to
Thank
check her
you.
stuff out, it'll be there. And of course, for mine, it's I gotta copy paste stuff. So much stuff I gotta do. I found her channel easily. There you go. So there you got it. You got it.
That's fantastic. That's great.
But from my end of things, whether you're on the Rumble side or the YouTube side, yeah, she does play games. She does play games. Demi is a multi-channel entity. Yeah, there you go. But for
Oh my gosh, you just made me sound so important. Multi-channel entity. Gosh.
Well, made you sound more heavenly than that. Goodness sake.
Made me sound more than what I am. Let me tell you, I'm a beginner. Just
That's
a
all.
beginner.
That's
Yeah.
all right. But for my end of things, whether you're on the Rumble side or the YouTube side, doesn't matter which side you're on. If you wouldn't mind leaving a like, sharing the content, leaving a comment or follow, anything that helps with the engagement factor, because not only does it help in being seen more, like all content creators want to be. I mean, let's just be honest, you know. But it also helps in having other people on, like Demi, like Anjanette, like Wendy, like so many other people, like Alpha Zero Omega, like I just showed you earlier. Like he's from
Fabulous.
some part of Australia as well. So again, every bit counts for that, and I much appreciate you. And of course, hold on, I gotta get my link in there now. If you guys want to find my other stuff, you can go to that link. It has my Twitter X in there, has my email in there, has like a link to Discord in there, but I don't. It just really is for communication. I don't have a server. I've heard enough horror stories, and I don't have enough time. So there is that. But yeah, you can just go. You can find that there and all that stuff. Oh, there you go. Well, thank you for that. Much appreciated. Oh, there you go. Hold on. Let me get that for you. And this is her email. That is Demi's email right there. I will make sure to add
It
that to
is.
the list.
Thank
Give
you.
me 1 second. I gotta make sure it's put off the side. There we go. But yes, that is her email. And of course, again, all my links are there. But a few things I do more before we go on. One is obviously, since you mentioned it, I am actually part of Proton's partner program. I got into it a while back. They were promoting the partner program earlier this year. I was entering in for it. I was like, I really don't
Oh,
have, yeah, I really don't have much to lose because I use Proton myself, but I use the whole
right.
suite of
I love
things.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're brilliant. Yeah.
But I use their whole suite of things, which is their Proton
Yep.
Unlimited plan. But this is the
Yep.
link for that. So that gives you a certain discount for like the yearly pay sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. They
But
do.
this includes their whole stuff, the VPN, the mail,
Everything. Yeah.
yeah, pretty much. And
Calendar, everything. Absolutely
yes,
everything. Yeah.
because as far as I understand it, only Proton Mail and Proton VPN are free to use. But
Mm-hmm.
you get more with the Proton Unlimited plan, which is what this is. Because having discounts and stuff is good and all that. Because I pay $48, USD per year
Mm.
for me using it because I have all of it.
Yes.
But let's just kind of go quickly over it. Proton Pass is their password manager. Allows you to use something called
Mm-hmm.
an email alias, which is it gives
Mm-hmm.
you like an email to use, but it doesn't. It's not your actual email. It's just sort of like something that goes directly to your email. But if a company wants to get a little sassy or whatever with you, you can just shut that down, and you're not going to get anything from them anymore.
You can.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
I do. I use the whole suite of things as well,
okay. Yeah.
and it's the only one that will coexist with Apple and PC together.
Yeah.
I have no problems in linking everything
Yeah.
to my Proton account. Yeah.
Yeah. I have the iOS apps, and it just goes to show
Yeah.
they do kind of talk to each other. But I mean, you just have it set up like that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Again, Proton Pass, Proton VPN, Proton Mail. Proton Mail, I try to put, try to tell people about that more because, I have AOL, as email. I have iCloud as email. I even have Gmail as email because YouTube, you have to have a Gmail in order to start creating on
You
YouTube.
do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's just how it is. But with Proton Mail, I get very little to no spam whatsoever. But my other
I
ones are
don't get
just
any.
it's
No.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous the amount of spam people get, and it's dangerous
Mm.
too. It's very dangerous too
Yeah.
because you hear those horror stories of Proton VPN. You get more with the plan than just the free one.
Yeah.
I don't use it too much, but I don't go too in depth. And then their Proton Drive is like a Google Drive, but it's your
Oh
stuff.
yeah. Yeah.
They can't see it or whatever. So if you want to check it out, the link is there. You can go have for it. If not, the option is there. The option is there.
They're worth it. They're well worth it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've tried to do
Mhm.
I've enjoyed Proton for me. Well, see, there you go. Yeah, another person who uses it. Yeah, I promote it for because I can get paid for it, but I promote it for the benefits because I really do believe that you can't have 100% privacy, but they do try their best to make it as private as possible. Because
Everything's encrypted.
yeah,
Yep.
yep,
Everything. Yeah.
pretty much. Get friendly is cheap and it tastes good. No, that's not. No, you can't eat Proton. No, you can't. No, that's wrong. But the last thing I have is something that was sort of a surprise to me because the people who run this business, they're actually in America, but they use a South African tradition, and well, I think it's mostly South African, but they make biltong. And so it's a husband and wife. They run this business in Texas, and they make biltong. It's much better than beef jerky, but it's not beef jerky. It's more air dried, I think is the term for it. They use a bunch of different spices, and I think they use vinegar for it, but I don't know much about it. But the website here, the website that's linked in there, it has so much more than biltong. It has like UK desserts and snacks and all sorts of stuff. They even have some stuff from South Africa, all that stuff. Again, at the end of the day, um, they gave me some samples to try, and I didn't even ask for it. They just showed up in my chat one day and said, "Would you like to try some?" I said, "Well, here's my address or whatever," and they sent me some. And
Yeah.
just to kind of give you an example, um, here's one of the bits and pieces that you can get right here, and it's Angus, right?
Right.
And to kind of give it a look what it looks like, because I sometimes put this in with my eggs or whatnot. Nope, that's the don't eat packet. Hold on. But this is basically
He's preaching to a pescatarian here.
so you got this here. This is what it looks like. This is the Angus. But again, it's not beef jerky, but it's a lot healthier than beef jerky because American beef jerky
Yeah.
is sugars and salt and all that stuff. And this is
Right.
much healthier. And again, gotta put it back in. Hold on. Oh, get in there. All right.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah.
But you can use, there's a code that they made up for me to use. Well, actually, they just used my name, but it's DARA. I think the 10% off is the wholesale. So when you go to the checkout and you're going to check everything out, you can get 10% off the whole. So again, you don't have to. The website has a whole bunch of stuff. You can just window shop and say it's not for you and walk away. But they really didn't have to be nice to me and not only giving me a code, but giving me free samples to try. They didn't have to do that. But it's really just something to look into. And if it's not your cup of tea, it's not your cup of tea. But they do, actually, I do think they sell tea. But that's mostly the UK British stuff. But yeah, again, it's a lot of different things. But yeah, can I just have it for free?
For
No,
free.
I'm not giving it to you. So find somebody. But yeah, those are the two things. I don't just promote anything out of the blue. Again, I use Proton on a daily basis and Biltong. They were nice to send me. So show your face. So what do you expect privacy? Well, I mean, it's about what's in your drives and stuff. So there's that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, and Kiwi says we're due to get snow tomorrow. Well, la di
Yeah.
da. We're about to get
I'm jealous. I'm envious.
we're about to get frost tonight. So at least it's what they say. Of course it is. Keep saying, well, nothing in life is free. I mean, come on there. But yeah, again, that's all my stuff. And again, all our links will be down below on both the Rumble and YouTube side. Cause I've come across some content creators that don't even promote their guest's link. So, everyone does something differently, but I'm like, I want to make sure that if I have a guest on, at least they
Yeah.
give me their time. So I want to give them that. But we're gonna start
Yep.
winding down because it is kind of getting to that point, and I do have to start setting up
Yep.
for my show tomorrow, which is completely different than this. But what is the snow you talk of? Well, let me tell you a story about the North Pole. No. But anyway, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern is my Rumble Squared show. It's where I kind of bring people on who use the platform, whether they're a creator, whether they're a viewer, and kind of ask for their feedback on the platform. Good, the bad, the ugly. And I kind of once the show's over, I kind of compile that and put it out in a visual for everyone to see because clear visuals overcome chaotic complaints, and that's why I do
Yeah.
it. So that'll be tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. If you're interested, if
Okay.
not, that's fine too. But that's for that. And of course, the last thing I do with my guest, Miss Demi, the lovely Demi, is something I like to call questions from a hat. So what happens is that I have a hat. I bought a hat from Rumble right here, as you can see.
Okay.
And there are
Here
some
we go.
questions. And there's
Oh,
some
wow.
questions. There are questions that anyone can answer. Okay, some have a little harder
Yep.
time, but it is what it is.
I'll
No,
give it a go.
you should see my schedule earlier this month. It's a lot of people. November is going to be just as busy. So hold on to your hats, kids. I was offered a job with Wedow. Really nice. That's not bad. If you get to meet Peter Jackson, say hello, and say where
Sure,
are the
great
hobbits?
talent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I appreciate the sir. Well, I
Pay
try.
a plenty. Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
anyway,
Pay a plenty. Yeah.
so what happens is that my guest, you get 2 freebie questions. All right. Now I am on YouTube, but I'm not monetized. So sorry, YouTube side. There's just no way to do this. But if you're on the Rumble side, you actually can pay to have another question pull a hat. Now, obviously, I don't care if you spam a 1 or a 2. Look, all those notes on the wall there, those are all Rumble rants. So someone spammed a 1 or 2 along the way. All right. But regardless, you can pay to get another question out of the hat, and luckily enough, Killer Games Mike did that earlier, and so that means you have 3 total questions that will be coming from the hat. So let's get started. I'm not even looking in there. I'm gonna let fate decide. Just gonna be like,
This is gonna be good.
I'm just gonna get my fingers in it. It's like that mystery bowl, right? And it's like, ooh, is it like snakes or whatever, or worms? It's like, no, it's just spaghetti. So you do have that kind of thing. But anyway, here's question number 1. Here's question number. Let's see
Okay.
what it says. Oh man, I'm feeling a little tremble there. Oh no. Oh, this one's. Oh my gosh. This one's easy. What is something true that nobody agrees with you on?
That no one agrees with me on?
Yes.
That not everybody in the world is a little autistic. You ain't.
All right. Right there with you, sister. All right. Yes.
Thank you.
Actually, that is where I took it from. Scenes from a hat, questions from a hat. That's actually where, because I'm a big fan of Whose Line Is Anyway. So yeah, that's where I took it from. But you won't see me act out scenes, so don't. All right. And thank you, good sir. But anyway, let's go on to question number 2.
Okay.
Let's see what we got. All right. See, now
I'm game.
that was pretty easy. I think you did pretty well.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Question
it's
number
probably
2.
my pet peeve in life too.
Here's question number 2.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh man. I can't. This is one of those hard questions. I don't know if you'll be able to
Go
answer this
on.
one. Okay.
Throw it at me. Throw it at me.
Just give me a moment. Okay. Okay. The question is, now you're gonna laugh. Are you left-handed or right-handed?
I'm ambidextrous, actually.
Oh, come on! Oh!
I am. Yeah.
No, my dad's ambidextrous too, so I get that. Do we just go best friends? Yeah, yeah, all that stuff.
I'm probably more right-handed than left, but I can use both. Yeah.
Look. I can look at my right hand and I can look at my left hand, but they still both slap the same. All right, that's the real. When you know Mr. Righty is just as good as Mr. Lefty, your day's good. Your day's good. What was that? Whoosh!
What was that? Yes. Yeah, I didn't hear that.
All right, last one, unless someone gives a rumble wire. Otherwise, this will be the last question from the hat. All right, let's see what we got.
Okay.
It may be a real tough one, man. That last question, whew, man, I thought that was tough.
Too
right.
easy. Too easy. Hit me with a hard one. Yeah.
All right. What is the magnitude of pi? No, I'm just joking. What this question? Question number 3 is, what is the greatest risk you have ever taken?
The greatest risk. Wow. It's got to be to do with bike riding. Probably laying into corners would be the biggest risk I ever. It's something that I don't have any fear of, and I just love doing it. But it's dangerous, so that would be probably my biggest fear. Yeah.
Are you talking like the kind of bikes that they use for like the Olympics, like those like we have to lean into bikes, or no?
No, we're talking not performance bikes. We're talking road bikes, big road bikes. Yeah.
Oh goodness.
And yeah,
Oh,
I've scraped bars on the as many have, not just me, but when you lay a big bike over, yeah, you take off elbows and knees with it. So yeah, and there's nothing better. There's no better feeling than doing that into a massive mountain, the side of a mountain. Yeah, hey, look, I miss it. I love it. So yeah, that would be it. It's dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a joke based on a mutual like of Whose Line Is It. Oh, okay. Hey, like I said, I'm a fan of Whose Line Is It Anyway, and that's kind of where that sort of thing comes from. So, yeah, there you go. But anyway, that is, of course, the end of it. Obviously, I want to thank all those in chat for being a part of it. Whether you're from the YouTube side or Rumble side, it doesn't matter which side you're from. All that matters is that you guys got to be here and be a part of it. And of course, thank you to the great Demi. I know you'll now be off to your adventures later today. Have fun. But
thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. And you're, like I always tell people when I have them on, is you're always welcome to come back. Obviously, again, the pool for one, you get like up to 270 people. The pool gets big and it gets hard, but I always try to bring people back. So there is that. But again, guys, I end the show with a video, because the first video you saw was actually done by the creator talking about Pogo, who's Australian. But I also, this one is done by him as well. It's called One Day With You, and hopefully, again, guys, hopefully you guys have a great weekend. Now, obviously, I know some of you who are 12 to 13 hours ahead of us, you're already on the weekend, so enjoy it. We'll be getting there soon. But for those who aren't there yet, have a great rest of your night, and I will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern for the 11th Rumble Squared episode. Have a great night, guys. Bye.
Stay safe.
And don't forget to mute your mic during, because they will hear you if you do speak through the music video. So just let you know. All right.
Yeah.
Have a great night, guys. Bye.
Bye, Fida.